I only rolled a 5, so...
Hold on. I've just spilt whiskey all over my notebook. Just give me a second. Oh, I dropped my dice.
Oh, no.
We'll go through the last session. Pardon me. Just have a whiskey burp. Okay, that's it. It's not coming, so it might come halfway through this. We started with Gragnar, Olin, and Caecilius were questioned by the guards on their short weapons, with Olin claiming her dagger was back at the apartment. They were then questioned on one Idis Moran, who had apparently been stabbed. After making their way back to the cart, they found they had been robbed of their carrots and of Olin's other weapons. A nearby dwarf claimed he had seen who had taken their wares, and upon learning that the carrots were truly magical, he made a run for it. The party tried to give chase but failed. Deciding to leave the city to chase a bounty, they were stopped by the guards at the entrance, who revealed that Idis Moran had, in fact, been killed, and they were offering rewards for any of those who could assist the investigation. Going to inspect the crime scene, the gang found traces of blood, evidence of a curved murder weapon being used, a diary to a village called Keelholm, and an odd symbol of a skull belonging to a sinister deity named Morgian. In the south of Sneak Lane, Gragnar and Caecilius came across Zhangos, who revealed his procurer may know something about Morgian, while in the north, Axe, the disguised Olin, and Edmund questioned the patrons of the Hooded Rat. There they learned of fight pits to the south, racism in the pub, half-elves in masks, and met the young Rudy, who was waiting for his employer. Orville the Tiefling soon arrived, and after some bantering, took Rudy back home after being questioned on the skull and the procurement of his wares. After spooking Orville by harassing him in his home, Axe and Caecilius burst in to distract him, while Olin and Caecilius burst in to distract him, while Axe stole Rudy away. In the confusion, they escaped while Orville attempted to search for his lost apprentice. They made their way to the apartments to bide their time before the night market, and found two soldiers in dress garb standing outside one of their rented rooms. So, we've got Rudy in tow, we're back at the apartments, and we see the two familiar soldiers with a silver cat helmet on one and a silver falcon helmet on the other. What would we like to do?
Okay, now these are the really fancy showy guards, aren't they?
Yes.
So if I remember correctly, they're only here because the Duke's in town. We heard that earlier, didn't we?
They said they were, looking after some member of the aristocracy.
Yeah. Right. And are they outside our room?
They're outside the room that you rented, but you didn't inhabit. You went in the one on the right rather than the left.
Right. What do we do? Just swan past them as if that happens every day, but we just go into the room next to them.
Yeah, I think so. Rudy's quite relaxed, so...
Yeah.
He doesn't look like a kidnapped victim.
Pretend they're not there.
Yeah, so if you remember, Rudy, I think you did a good persuasion check at the end of last session. So Rudy, is still being quiet. I think maybe he's intimidated. And again, he sees Edmund's uniform. He looks at the guard's uniform, and he thinks, well, I'm probably not in any real danger. So, are we going into our room on the right?
I think that sounds like a good plan.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just before you go
swan by them as if they're not there.
Before you do, the two guards obviously see you all coming as they are guarding the room, and notice you, Edmund, and say, Mr. Jolson, good day to you, and both salute.
Snap a salute off back. Afternoon, gents.
So they look like they're guarding the room, not searching it or anything.
Make a perception check.
Seven.
As far as you can see, they are literally stood to attention outside of a room.
Should we be asking them if anyone's in there?
Tell you what, shall I just... probably best if I just use my soldierly talk and distract them while you all just go into the room.
Ooh, good thinking.
Yeah, Edmund just kind of says, "So, lads, what brings you to these parts? It's not often you see guys in dress uniform guarding shabby apartments like these."
And we hurry Rudy in.
Okay, I'll say, yeah, given Edmund's soldierly conduct and reputation, everyone manages to go into the room, and the guards stay talking to you, Edmund, and they say, well, if you recall, Mr. Jolson, we were guarding a particular individual. And the other guard says, so the Falcon says that, the cat says, yes, sir, and they're afraid that such said individual has decided to, how did he put it? Dabble in the lower class taste of the city. Yeah, I think that's what he said.
Oh, he's slumming it, is he? Classic. Seeing how the other side live. Oh, and Edmund rolls his eyes, in a comradely fashion.
They go, yeah. And he's not doing it alone either.
Oh, good Lord above. Well, lads, I'm sorry that you're going to have to listen to that all night, or what should I say, for about 5 minutes, eh? Friendly nudge to the elbow nudge to the ribs, eh? Away.
They kind of... They smirk and say, yeah, he's actually been in there for 2 hours now.
Sorry, how long are you cut out? This is very important information.
He says, he's actually been in there for 2 hours now.
Has he? Oh,
yeah.
Well, good on him. Well done him.
And the other one says, and if we can hear it, it looks like you and your friends might too.
Well, I'll tell you what, good news for us then. We're off to the night market, so hopefully we won't be around for too long.
They look at each other like, that's not for another 6 hours, Mr. Geraldson.
Oh, it's kind of hangs his head. Oh, well, that's a very good point. Well, good luck, lads, and I wish myself luck. And then he kind of just skips past them into the room.
They give you one more nod and salute, kind of grimace a bit.
Snaps one back.
And then they begin looking straight forward. So, you head into the room, and yeah, it looks like actually your room, this one, is largely untouched. All your belongings are exactly where you left them. Which is weird given that the left room is now occupied. Does somebody want to roll a perception check?
Yes. Ooh, crit.
Crit.
Woo!
Nice.
So, Caecilius,
Start thieving.
your more morbid curiosity gets the better of you, and you think to yourself, I'm pretty sure I heard voices in the night, so you go and open the window, and yeah, you can hear everything going on next door. You hear 3 voices, all male. 2 sound quite familiar. 1 doesn't sound familiar at all. 1 is very grand and pompous. And the 2 familiar voices are giggling, and the pompous voice is saying, right, now, you go there, and that's right, yes, and now you go behind me. That's it, very good, just like that. And carry on.
At this point, I think I'll wave everyone over with like a kind of a shh, and then like finger to lips, and then just wave them over.
Okay, are we all going
Pointing
over?
in my ear.
Yeah, why not?
Okay,
Yeah.
so you all go over, and even Rudy, now seeing that you guys are being a bit weird, kind of loosens up a bit. As he points his ear out. Olin and Axe, could you both roll perception checks for me?
13.
10.
What did you get, Emma?
13.
13 out of 10. You can't make out the words, but you can definitely recognise the voices as those 2 half-elves you met in the Winking Cat.
Oh, they said, didn't they, about the Ponce or the Prince?
They did indeed. I guess they found
were
him.
kidding.
Yeah, so it's Urson and Gaspar. You can hear that they are giggling and saying things. You cannot make out what they're saying.
Okay, well, we'll tell the group. We'll be like, is there half elves that we saw before?
Oh,
Urson
wow.
and Gaspar.
They got quite quick to it, didn't they?
They did. They really did.
Industrious lads. Industrious.
Yeah.
Shall I shut the window?
I mean, does it sound like really bad, or do we think it might be worth? Do we think it might be worth listening in case some secrets are? Because those two half elves were clearly like gold diggers and a little bit more.
Does one of you maybe want to keep watch on the window while we deal with the other situation on our hands?
Oh, don't say deal with him.
Rudy,
I'm just gonna cover
you-
Rudy's
Nothing
ears.
to worry about, lad. Nothing to worry
you look to
about.
Rudy and he's kind of putting the context together. In his head, he's like, why have they brought me to what seems to be some kind of half-elf brothel? And why are there two half-elf women looking at me?
Say, can I chuck him a carrot? But I don't think I want to anymore.
Different kind of magic.
So what?
Is there a chair in the room?
Yeah, I'd say there's about 2 or 3 chairs, a bit like you get in
Okay, I
hotel
want to pull
rooms.
over a chair for Rudy to sit down on.
Okay.
Sit down, Rudy.
Rudy he doesn't say anything, but he just sits and does as he's told.
Okay.
Can we offer him
Maybe-
some bread just as like a peace offering?
Yeah,
Just
yeah.
like, are you hungry, Rudy? Do you want some bread? This one's stuffed with bacon from a bread man, son of cheese man.
He goes, oh yeah, a bread man. Yeah, he makes good bread. I'll have some of that. Thank you. And he just starts slowly eating his bread. Yeah, he's a bit apprehensive at first, but once he realizes, yep, this is bread from bread man, he kind of starts enjoying it. But he's kind of
That bread man has a good rep.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, he makes bread. And it's good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He makes bread. He's good at his job, just not the winning personality that you might seek in your market, man.
Yeah. Well, he was doing the day shift, I imagine, when you saw him. He gets a bit more lively at night.
Does he
That's it.
now?
Really?
Well, we're going to be dropping in on him later, so
Well,
see that for ourselves.
Play your cards right, you come with us.
he can't...
That's it. Carrot and stick. Magic carrot and stick.
Oh, he's being good cop, I see.
Yeah.
Right. Now, just remind me, because remember, I am old. Why have we stolen? Why have we stolen this boy?
Because he was Orville's. This is out of character. He was Orville's apprentice, or is Orville's apprentice.
Yeah.
Who we believe had information on the skull sigil and Morgian, and then the murder as such.
Right. Okay. Very good.
That's the long and short of it, I think.
Thank you very much.
Mhm. Yep.
Right. Right, lad. Question time. That murder. You know something. Tell us.
He kind of looks and he says, I really don't. I've already said. I honestly don't.
You say you don't, but part of me's not believing you.
Yeah. Can we roll insight on when he says he doesn't?
Yeah, Ariel, you roll an insight check.
Okay. A crit fail. No, it's not. Sorry, it's a 7. I thought it was a 1.
You look at his face.
7. Yeah.
You look at his face and the
Mhm.
way he's talking. This is a kid who is terrified, but not necessarily lying.
Okay.
Look,
So
we're
can
not,
I just Oh yeah, no, go on.
I was going to say, we're not saying that you saw something to do with the murder, but I've just got this feeling something odd happened that night. You might not think it's even related to the murder, but we might. Anything out of place happened the evening or last night.
He kind of starts looking around like he's trying to remember. And then you just hear him quietly say, me and Orville, we told Django what we got. Django took it off us. We went to bed. And then there's always sounds during the night, and then I just woke up and there were guards everywhere.
What did you give to Django?
We gave him the list first, and then when he said he was happy with it, we gave him everything else.
What was this list?
The list of what we got, what we procured.
And what had you procured?
Orville really wouldn't want me to say. That's confidential.
Orville's not here.
Well, if it's stuff that he's selling, it's not going to be confidential, is it? He's already told us what he's got for sale.
Make a persuasion check with advantage, Stu, because yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
Okay. With advantage.
Yeah.
With advantage. Here we go. Oh, it was going to be a 16 and then it rolled onto the 8. Stupid animation. 8.
That's 8 with advantage.
Yeah, I'm not very persuasive.
Okay. He just says, look, the guards knew what we were bringing in, so that should be good enough, right?
Right. Edmund then just slightly loses his patience and says, tell us. And as he says, tell us, he casts the spell Command.
Okay.
Ooh.
Okay.
Ooh.
Let's just go and
just-
command.
God,
Yeah.
rape his mind.
Okay, so
for
that's-
the sake of the plot.
Yeah, that's a spell slot. You speak a
It is
one-word
indeed.
command to a creature you can see. The target must succeed on a wisdom saving throw or follow the command
Mhm.
on its next turn. The spell has no effect if the
Yeah.
target is undead, if it doesn't understand your language, or if your command is directly harmful to it. Yep. So what was the command?
So the command was tell us.
Tell us.
Yeah.
I'll say
it's
that's
a
one
saving
word.
throw. DC 13.
13. Here we go. I'm rolling a d20.
Oh,
It was a 5.
yes! I
Okay.
finally did a thing.
So remind me what the question was.
The question was, what did you procure that night?
He kind of goes into a bit of a trance and he says, we got, I'll start listing it off. We found a skull, the scrolls. We found a cloak. And we found all sorts of... Orville said it was alchemy stuff. I'd never seen it. That's what Orville had on the list.
I say to the others, not necessarily directed at Orville, Rudy, but skull, scrolls, cloak. This, Orville's definitely in deep here.
Edmund wasn't in the shop, so were any of those the things he had for sale?
No, when we spoke
No.
to Django, he hadn't put out the items, but he said it would be available. Did he say Ragnar later today, or was it into the night that they'd?
I can't remember. I think he said a while, like a couple of days.
Yeah.
Can I ask Rudy where he got this stuff from? Where do you procure stuff from, Rudy?
He says, I really can't tell you that. Again, Orville says it's against the rules. We'd lose business.
We're not gonna go into business against you. We just want to potentially check it out and
Make a
see
persuasion
what's
check.
there.
Do better than me.
Crit fail.
Oh.
Oh, no.
He shakes his head and says, Orville's all I've got. I can't betray him like that.
I grab him by the shoulders.
Oh,
Oh,
no.
Oh,
hang on.
Oh.
And
Oh.
kiss him. Go on.
Someone said, hang
If
on.
I stopped Caecilius and he said, okay, forget about that. Have you seen this symbol before? And pull out the letter and show him the skull.
He kind of looks at you all and he says, yeah, I have.
Where?
Elaborate.
That part I'm not allowed to tell.
I'm getting sick of this.
Same.
Wow.
I grab him by the
Very-
shoulders.
Grab him by the shoulders.
Like,
Hang on. Just
Oh.
before you grab him by the shoulders, Edmund kind of just leans in and just says very quietly, I hope I'm getting this phrase right, what is it for? Or what does it mean? I can't remember what it was from last week.
Huh?
What's the symbol mean?
Oh, it's the finger to the lip. What does the
Oh,
symbol mean?
yeah.
What does the symbol mean? You say that to him. What does the symbol mean?
Yeah.
He goes, I don't know. That guards thing. I don't know. Be quiet.
Probably like. And then turn back to carry on.
I grab him by the shoulders.
For a
and-
third
Oh,
time.
The third time, they straight to his face.
Yep.
You've got a lot more to lose than your business with Orville if you don't
Very nice.
start speaking.
Make an intimidation
And I'm
check.
guessing. Here we go. Oh my god, crit fail.
Wow.
no!
Does he not get an advantage because we're like a big group around him?
Ooh, nice.
Okay, well, let's say you'll get advantage if you guys can. Well, how do you guys want to intimidate him as well?
Well, I've just kind of put myself in his mind, so surely he's reeling from that.
Let me double check.
Blam!
Hold on, command.
Can I-
It only lasts for 1 round, so that's 6 seconds technically.
Yeah, I know.
I just kind of put my hands on like both my blades as if I'm about to draw them.
Yep, and that'll give.
Yeah, and I'm stood menacingly at the window, listening to next door.
Okay, Celius.
But also,
So all just looking at
Yeah.
him menacingly.
Okay, Celius.
yeah.
Roll another dice.
So, 19.
Well, okay, happy now. Orville's
Yes,
starts
we
to get.
scared the child. We're
Orville
happy
starts to get teary and says,
Rudy.
now. Oh,
Rudy, Orville, come here. I'm a great DM. Rudy, Orville, somewhere far away, begins to sob. No. Rudy begins to get quite teary, looking at you all, and he's kind of holds up his hands defensively and says, we went there. We went to the village, okay? Orville heard that there was stuff we could get there, stuff that, magic types would want, so we went there, okay? That's where we got it all from.
The village in the mountains.
the one in the north
Keyhole,
west.
is it?
Mm.
I think
Oh,
so.
yeah,
that's it.
Keyhole.
Peel, yeah, that sounds about right. That's where we went, okay?
I think that's where we need to go, my friends.
Yeah.
Everything points to Keelhall.
I turn to Edmund, hand over my mouth, and whisper in his ear, "What do we do with Rudy?"
So before you
Kill him.
answer
No.
that, Rudy is now sat there and he's sobbing very softly and looking down at the floor.
Okay.
Oh,
Watch
Emma,
Come
you
on.
should comfort him.
After we've intimidated him, just like, it's okay.
Please say that's not code for like cut his throat. Comfort him.
No,
Can I-
Stuart,
can I hand him-
I'm afraid that when he says comfort him, Emma means something quite the opposite of killing him. Here,
Whoa,
Rudy,
I
Hey,
didn't say
Rudy.
anything.
let me comfort you. Go on, Emma, go on.
Distract him, keep him sweet.
I said, can I hand him a carrot and said, we're sorry, but we need that information. Was there anything strange about the village? Like any weird mists or like wolves running around?
He shakes his head and says, I mean, I said, Orva told me, stay on the cart because it was dangerous. And he went in. I think I heard moans, but I was sat there for so long, and your imagination gets the best of you. And it was foggy. I don't know what's in that village.
Speaking of, do I hear anything next door?
Make a perception check.
Ooh, 5, so I'm guessing not.
No, you can just hear some very faint giggling.
Giggling.
They're having a tickling contest.
Right.
Right, I think it's time we got this young lad home.
Okay, Rudy
Come on,
starts.
Come on, you.
Rudy stands up
Can
and
I-
sadly munches on the carrot. Go on.
Can I give him a gold as well?
Yeah.
On his way out, saying, "We're sorry for scaring you. This is for your trouble."
He takes it, but he's still got a face of like profound sadness.
Oh, and Edmund says to him, "You've done a good thing today. What you have done might have saved lives."
He kind of shrugs and says, "Okay."
Well, glad we've got that straightened out then. Come on, off we go. I'll walk you back.
Who's going to walk Rudy back, and where are you going to take him?
Edmund will walk him back, and I suppose we'll just walk him back to Orville's shop.
Edmund, are you going
I'll
alone?
drop him off. If anyone wants to come, they can.
Yeah, I'll go with him.
Yeah. I suppose if we all go do that, and
Yeah.
then we can head off to the village.
Yeah, unless we want to be around when the guy next door comes out of the room. But I'm guessing we probably don't. So, just on the off chance there's anything interesting. But yeah, I think we should probably leave.
Okay.
Yeah.
So-
Let's not split
Yeah.
the party.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you head
So
out.
I suggest that.
Go on.
Sorry, I suggest that we only walk him to the edges of
Yeah.
what's it called, Sneak Alley. Don't obviously walk him to the door, otherwise.
Well, we did
that
kind of
causes
blow up the door,
problems.
didn't we?
Oh yeah,
That's
okay,
true.
walk it, yeah, to the
Mhm.
archway.
Okay, so if we recall, Orville's home was here, just on the corner of the main Flamby residential area and Sneak Lane. We are here in the apartments. You head out first, and you can see that the guards are still there, looking very attentive, looking straight on. They instinctively look at you all as you leave, realise it's you, smile, salute Edmund again, and go back to staring straight forward.
Yeah.
We leave the apartments, and as we recall, the apartments is a courtyard with an alleyway that leads to the main square. As you descend into the courtyard, you see that there are 4 guards heading towards you. As soon as they see Rudy, they say, "Halt! Travellers, stay right there. Rudy," and then they say, "Let the boy come over to us, please."
Well, I don't think we have much of a
No,
choice, do we?
Can we
really?
go with him? Can one of us go with him?
Who wants to go with him?
In fact, Edmund just shouts, "Why do you want him?"
They say, we believe he's been kidnapped. Could you please return him?" And at this point, 2 of them take their swords out.
He's not been kidnapped. You've not been kidnapped, have you, Rudy? You've been helping us with our investigation, haven't you?
Rudy goes,
Raised eyebrow.
and then you see
Haven't you?
as he's umming and ahhing, Orville steps out from behind the guards and says, "You have kidnapped him. Now bring him back to me this instant."
We didn't kidnap him. We borrowed him. You can ask the guards. We've been hired on to help with the investigation into the murder.
The two
And
guards
We were questioning him as a witness.
make a persuasion check, Stu.
Okay. God, I wish I'd put more into charisma. Right. Oh God, it's a crit fail, and it's just literally a 1 because I have nothing on persuasion.
Okay, the two
At least it
guards,
wasn't a zero.
the
Yeah,
two
true.
guards with the swords are now stepping straight forward, and they're reaching for Rudy.
Oh, I'll just let him go.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
That's fine.
they grab Rudy, see that none of you are going to put up a fight, and then they return into Orville, and then what looks like a more senior guard steps forward.
Oh, it's Orville there.
Oh, yeah, so Orville came out and said he was kidnapped. Bring him back to me this instant.
Oh, sorry. Yep.
Okay, so what looks like a more senior guard steps forward and says, "Right, do any of you want to explain what's just occurred?"
I think I literally just did. We were asking Rudy some very pertinent questions to do with our investigation into the murder that occurred last night. The murder that your guard department has requested our aid from. You can't come around questioning our methods, sir.
And you can't go around questioning my citizens, Mr. Geraldson. I know you are new to the city, but questioning like that does not occur around here. And from what Mr. Orville has told me, you apparently blew down his back door, threatened him with a knife, and then kidnapped his apprentice.
Oh, we did, didn't
Oh,
we?
that's his side.
All lies.
Yeah, all
Yeah.
lies.
I think you'll find that we paid him for his rumours. As you can check, you'll find a shiny gold piece in his pocket.
A single gold piece does not explain why Mr. Orville's back door has been blown off.
Well, that's very personal. You want to get a cream on that? I'm a medic. I should know. I shout at Orville.
Now listen, given the delicate situation in my city at this moment, I'm prepared to overlook this, providing you all immediately pay a fine of 5 gold pieces each. This will be considered compensation for Mr. Orville. If you do not, I can jail you right now, or I can kick you out of the city and you shan't return.
I just ask, what does the symbol mean?
He lifts his fingers to his lips and says, "Look, I thank you for the investigation work you've done so far, but you really cannot go around harassing citizens like this. Now, I must insist, 5 gold pieces each, or I will have to escalate this."
Can't we just fix the door?
Stay right here. He goes over.
Let's leg it, guys. Come on.
D&D community service.
Are you
Don't
gonna
worry,
let?
this is step 1.
Okay, yeah, you're not gonna leg it, are you? Do you want to leg it?
No.
Okay.
No.
You see the head guard go over to Orville and they exchange some words. Orville looks over and kind of starts pointing and gesturing and being loud. The guard kind of simmers him down and starts talking to him a bit more. And when Orville looks a bit calmer, he kind of starts nodding. You see him say, "Okay." The guard returns and says,
He
"Mr. Orville,
passed his persuasion check then.
Mr. Orville has very kindly said that yes, if you fix his door and do not harass him or his apprentice again, then they will forget the charges, and we will reduce your fine to 1 gold piece each."
All right.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Okay.
Very good. Could I have 1 gold
Does anyone
piece
has
from
fixed
each of
doors?
you now, please?
You can, yes.
Okay, is everyone giving 1 gold
Yeah,
piece?
hand one over.
And that's
Yep.
the most honest gold piece I've paid this
Yeah,
entire
very
time
true.
I've been.
Okay.
Can I ask what's the deadline for sorting his door out?
Guard says, "Mr. Orville didn't give me a deadline, but if I were you, I'd dedicate to get it done sooner rather than later."
And would you recommend we go to the night market for this?
I'm sure there'll be a carpenter
Have
or
I got a
two.
door? Or a doorman.
Okay, so what you're saying is the night market, which takes place in about 10 in-game minutes,
Sure.
because the
Yeah.
night is very close.
Oh, aye.
Yeah,
Closing in.
yeah. Then we can find someone. Okay, great.
That's good.
Mhm.
The guard says, "Thank you.
Do we need to shake on it? Is there a contract?
There need be no shaking. However, we will be keeping an eye on you, as we say," and he puts his fingers to his lips. And he says, "If we do hear that the door has not been fixed, we will come for the full fine, and we may escalate this incident further. I'm
Okey-doke.
afraid I must
That's fair.
insist
Yes,
now that you cease your investigation in an official capacity with the guards. We will now continue with the investigation by ourselves."
Okay, then.
That seems a poor choice on your part. Just because of
Aye.
1 door, and you didn't even ask us what happened. By the way, you didn't ask for our side of the story, but we willingly paid the fine because we're good citizens. And then you do this.
He rolls
Take
his
us off the
eyes.
case.
He rolls his
We'd
eyes
like
and
to
he
speak to
says,
the manager, please.
"You're speaking to the manager. Fine. Can you provide me with any information that would help the investigation?"
Yeah, we can, but not now we're off the case.
Yeah.
Very well.
What can you do?
and
Catch 22.
You can see he was reaching for his coin purse, but decides to leave it where it was, and says, "Very well. Then, good day, and I'm sorry that you have to be taken off the investigation. Now, please, stay out of trouble while this investigation is still occurring."
Can Olin gesture something rude behind his back the second he turns around?
Make a sleight of hand check.
Yep.
How loud were you giving him the finger?
15.
15. Yeah, so you manage to pull a rude gesture as he turns, and he seems to sense it because he turns back to look at you, but you're just as swift, and you replace your hand behind your back and start swaying back and forth quite nonchalantly. And he kind of nods
Innocently.
and walks on. Orville takes another look back at you, kind of checks Rudy over to see if he's okay, and then the two of them walk away back towards what you imagine will be there.
Just before they leave, Edmund's going to shout, "Rudy, I wish you'd told us something."
Okay, very good.
Nice.
Yeah, sure, okay. So the guards kind of look around, they discuss some things privately, and then they split off in pairs again. And now you're alone in the square of the apartments.
Having successfully kidnapped a child.
I don't think it was successful.
No one died, so that's a win.
I think it went as well as it could have gone.
Yeah, as well as kidnap could have gone.
So I think, again, obviously everyone's choice on this, but should we stick around for the night market and then should we still head over to Keelhold?
Yeah.
I think Keelhold is bit of
For
shopping.
the record, I think we should get the cheapest, most rubbish, least safe door possible because they didn't give us any specifications.
No, they didn't.
In fact,
no.
it didn't even let's get a door that doesn't fit.
Yeah, we haven't even
Let's
got
do that.
measurements. Haven't even
The,
got.
the
Yeah.
other option is you buy an amazing door, but we also hold a spare key.
Ooh.
Okay.
Sounds like we need
Nice.
Steve Lane for that carpenter.
Okay, so I'd say it's up to you guys what you want to do. You can we can just wait in-game in real time for the night markets, which will be 7 hours. So we can wait till 5 o'clock in the morning. Or...
We can't wait real time 7 hours.
No, we can. We can. That's what I'm saying.
Could we please?
It's immersion.
Could we please?
5 o'clock in the morning. I think your maths is out.
Have a long rest.
Who's the DM here, Emma? You're assuming this fantasy world works on our 24-hour day-night cycle. Who's presumptuous? If you guys wanna, you guys can have. I'd say you can have a siesta.
I think a long rest if we want to have a long rest, and that'll.
Let's
Yeah.
have some stew somewhere.
I'd say you can do a long rest in your apartment until the night market starts. Yeah, that'd be fine.
Cool.
Okay.
Excellent.
So you head back upstairs. You see the guards again. They kind of look a bit confused as you were only gone for like 5 minutes. And then you go back into your room where you still hear giggling next door. And
Can we hear anything else before we start the long rest?
yeah, make a perception check.
19.
Very good, very good. Okay, you can hear what sounds like the last sighs of the throes of passion, and then you hear that pompous voice say, and the funniest thing is, my father thinks I'm here for political reasons. But no, I'm just trying to get my kicks before I have to go back to Daddy, dear. That's what you hear.
Okay, well, I'll tell the party.
Oh wow. Okay. So fair enough.
Now that, in the city of rumours, is quite a spicy rumour.
Certainly is.
It is.
Maybe we could make some gold back for it.
Yeah. Get your gold back, Edmund.
Oh, that'd be very nice. Aye, yeah.
So, are we having a long rest?
Yes.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Perfect. So I'd say we all head to sleep, and we all get any spell slots back that we've wasted. Well, not wasted, but Edmund, you used one. So yeah, make sure
Just
you click,
used. Yeah.
click your
I'm all
long
good.
rest,
I'm reset.
and you are all awoken by hubbub. A lot of hubbub, more hubbub than you've heard ever. And you realise, oh right, yeah, we went to bed at night last time. Now we're waking up at night. yeah, it sounds like the winding markets were definitely starting at night. You can hear it all the way from here, the hubbub of people and shopkeepers and hustle and bustle. So what do we want to do?
Oh, go explore.
Very good.
Let's go
Absolutely.
shopping. Jump in the air. Pause.
Yeah,
So,
while we're going around, can I keep my eyes open for my missing weapons to see if they're on the market anywhere?
you can do, yeah. So we head to the winding markets here. So it's here in the northeast, and as I say, each alleyway, every single time you think it's going to end, it turns again, and there's another stall, and another stall, and another stall. And you see the following. So, somebody make me a perception check. I'd say Olin, actually. Since you're looking for your weapons, make a perception check.
Okie doke. 15.
15. So you can see a few things. You can see the weapons seller that you met that morning is there. You can see Breadman is also there across from him. There is now also an armor seller set up. There is a robed gentleman who is set up, and it seems to be like there's like an incense thing near him that's wafting your direction. Smells quite sweet and a bit heavy. There is a gem seller who's selling what just looks like little trinkets, a bit similar to the one you met in Coburn. There seems to be quite a posh-looking half-elf who has a few mannequins and he's tailoring them up. There's one gentleman who seems to have some rolled up pieces of paper in front of him. And is a 15, correct? Yeah?
Yep.
And right at the end, you can see somebody has like a small wooden table set up, and they painted a little sign, and it just says, "Magic carrots, 5 silver pieces each." Where would we like to go?
Well, I'll be honest, I'm all good for shopping, so wherever you folks need to go, Edmund will just float along behind you.
I'm going to have a casual look to see if there's anywhere which is selling just robes. General robes, not armor.
Okay.
New
Are you
robes.
still like only wearing a cloak and underwear?
I've got my cloak on me. I've probably got like a... Oh no, I didn't have a shirt on. Yeah, no, that's all.
you were just yeah.
No, I've got
Cloak
some,
and a loincloth.
I've got some, I think I'm wearing some breeches under that
Oh,
as well.
nice.
So
Oh, okay.
So you see, Caecilius, that posh-looking half-elf. Yeah, it seems that he is selling a classy array of different clothes.
I want to get a classy cloak.
Okay, so you go over to him. A good day, sir. How may I help you here?
Can I see the cloaks out in front of me?
Yeah, so he has... is it a cloak you're looking for? Yeah.
Yes.
He has...
Yes. What cloaks do you have?
I have these 3 selections, sir. And he shows you 3 of the mannequins. One is wearing like a blood red cloak. One is wearing like a night blue cloak. And the other is wearing an emerald green cloak.
Or I'm liking the look of the red one.
The red, good eye, sir. Would you like to try it on?
Please.
So he passes you over and says, "It's a fine material. I'm sure you'll agree. It will keep you warm, and it's perfectly thin enough. So should the weather get hotter as well, you simply take the hood down, and the heat should simply disappear. It's 4 gold pieces for that particular item, sir. Will that be all right with you?"
How does 3 gold sound?
Make a persuasion check.
I hope I've not offended anyone for haggling. Ooh, 9.
He says, "We're very popular tonight, sir, and 4 gold pieces is what I've been selling them all this time."
I pay the 4 gold pieces.
"Thank you very much. It looks dashing on you, sir." And take 4 gold
Thank
pieces
you.
out of your wallet, so to speak.
Yep.
I guess you have a blood red gold, blood red cloak.
Oh, I put it on straight away.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know if there's a... bins on the night market?
Bins.
Do they have bins?
Make a perception check.
You could try
Things
selling
that
it
say-
back to him.
Oh, these are really tatty robes, but I could do actually. Are you interested in these? After I've just
Still
changed.
Let me take a look. Do you know what they're made? Oh, it looks like a cotton wool blend. I could give you a copper piece.
How about
I
2?
could give you literally the least amount of money there is.
Why not? Material like that, it gives you 2 copper pieces. By the way, I don't know if you watched it back, but I'm miming everything I'm doing for nobody.
Brilliant.
I'm handing
Just
handing
wonderful
invisible
stuff.
coins for my benefit only. So he hands you
Okay,
he hands you 2 copper pieces and say, material like this is always good for patchwork and tailoring. Yes, thank you very much, sir.
no problem. There we go. And I'm wearing some lovely blood red cloak.
You see he sniffs it.
Great.
He sniffs the cloak and recoils a bit, and then kind of
Ooh.
dumps it in another pile of rags he seems to have.
Yeah, hang on. Is that cloak Olin's cloak?
It was.
You haven't
Yes,
sold
it
that.
was. I've just sold the cloak for 2 copper pieces.
Nice.
No wonder
Sorry.
you were travelling in for a long time, Olin.
Yeah,
I've got
yeah.
some fancy garb.
That has seen some stuff, that cloak. And now it's got a blood red. Is that your favourite colour, Caecilius?
I was hoping for a nice dark purple, but alas.
Okay.
Sorry, I completely forgot these were yours.
No problem. I think
you
your
can
cloak
always
was a
find-
little bit nicer than mine anyway, so...
Oh, there you go.
But I should probably get a different cloak too. Thinking about, why we swapped cloaks in the first place. What were the other cloaks? Emerald and dark blue?
Emerald and yes, a night blue, yes.
Night blue, yeah. How much is the night blue one?
Oh, you're with him. As before, that's 4 gold pieces if you'd like, miss.
Yeah, I think that's worth 3.
I don't believe so, miss. It's just the same quality. In fact, it's a rarer colour. This shade of blue is quite hard to find the dye for.
Yeah, I mean, I saw a blue one around the corner in the night market, so I'm not convinced.
And was it a man such as myself selling it?
Similar.
Ooh.
You
And-
humans all look alike.
You do know I'm a
Oh,
half
come on
elf,
now.
right?
I did not pick that up in the description. No. Actually, yes, I did. I wrote down posh half-elf tailor. So
Wow! Wow! you humans all look the same to me. For that mistake, Ariel, he says, are you quite all right, miss?
sorry, I've had a bit to drink. Here's 4 gold.
Thank you, and enjoy the robe. And he
Wasn't
hands
it
you...
4 silver?
No, it was 4 gold, Emma.
Was it?
Stop this.
That was a
Thanks,
genuine
Emma.
question. I'm sorry.
Wait a minute, didn't he owe us 4 gold?
I love it. Axe's genuine surprise is working to convince. She's like, oh, crap, was it 4 silver? No, sorry,
I
yeah.
appreciate it. Emma.
No, it was
Yeah,
4
yeah.
gold.
Yeah,
Yep,
4
so
gold.
4
Taken
gold.
off. Yep.
You now have a lovely...
So now I've got a...
Okay,
Sorry, go on.
so yeah, you have what you want to do with your old robe.
Yeah, can I ask... I'll just say, you know what? Take this cloak as a freebie, and know that this is special. It holds many special memories.
She thanks you and says, thank you, and don't worry about the human half-elf mix-up. We all like a beverage every now and then.
Yes, that is definitely why I made that mistake.
Yes, I know, miss, because you told me that.
Yep. Great. I'm glad we agree. Okay, to the weapons cellar.
Before you go, miss, I must ask.
Yes.
The way you've been speaking to me, you're not from Dirt,
Yeah.
are you?
Yeah, how did you know?
Yeah.
Down with those humans, am I right?
Yes. Just be careful around here, miss. You don't want to rub with the wrong crowd.
Oh, yeah. Don't worry. I'll try and keep my racial slurs to a minimum from now on.
Yes, that's a good idea.
Yep.
Goodbye.
Ciao.
Ciao. Wow. Okay, sorry. What did you?
With his goblin for goodbye.
Sorry. Before we carry on with you all, is there anybody else who wants to visit any of the other stalls?
It's not a stall, but I would like just to have a quick scan and see if I can see those two shitheads who stole my gold.
Yes. Make
Nice.
a perception check.
Come on, crit, Edmund, crit. I got a not natural 20.
You got 20.
Lovely.
Not natural. I got a 17, but it equals 20.
Yeah, that's so. Yeah, so you good. But yeah, 20. So you're scanning around, Edmund. You're using your soldier instincts to listen and look. And you're looking and you're hearing and you hear magic carrots, 5 silver pieces, magic genuine carrots. Get them over here. And you're like, that voice sounds very, very familiar. And you go over to the stall where 5 silver pieces, magic carrots has been written on. And there's 2 gentlemen there in just general looking. Well, actually, they look a bit posh now. They're kind of wearing not a cloak, but like robes. So like a light brown robe, a bit similar to the colour that the guards were wearing. But these are robes. 5 silver pieces, your magic carrots. You, sir, and look at you, Edmund. 5 silver pieces for a genuine magic carrot.
Oh, and Edmund very kind of quietly turns to the group and just says, "Those are the ones who stole my gold."
Stole more than your gold. Those are our carrots.
Yeah. I think
Do we need a perception check to see if we recognise the carrots?
I'm gonna say no.
We need to deal with these two, preferably with my sword.
I'll support that.
Can I help you? Can I
Looking
help
at the
you,
surrounding
folks?
area,
Gone.
is there an obvious way that they're going to leg it as soon as I confront them?
It's the winding market. Every other building has an alleyway.
So there's no
Thus
way
the
of
winding
blocking off the
markets.
exits.
I
suggest-
Hold on. If we look at the winding markets on the map, we can see that each. So if we're around here, we can see that each one has. I'd say if you had enough
Could
of
you
you,
ping
could
for
probably.
me?
Yeah, so I'd say we're probably around here. So they're right at the end of a butcher market store. So I'd say there's. Try and draw it for you. Objects and tokens. You've got a few.
Are you zooming in? Because I'm. Oh, there's a line. There we go. Right. Okay.
Yeah, I didn't mean to do that. Sorry. How do I clear drawings?
That's our attack plan. Straight.
So you've got sorry. I'd say you've got there. You've got 1, 2, 3, 4 possible escape routes. 1 to the north, 1 to the west, 1 to the south, 1 to the east. Actually, yes, it worked perfectly.
Right.
Their stall is right in front of an alleyway, which they could run against the north alleyway that they could run straight up. You assume.
Right. Okay. Yeah. So, Edmund kind of says to Axe and Oland, "You two, you're the sneakiest. You reckon you can get round behind them? And if the 3 of us close in from 3 sides, we've got them surrounded, basically. And then we can get our carrots. And I'm not going to lie, more importantly, my single gold piece back."
Do you want us to kill them straight away or give them a fighting chance? What's your plan here?
After what just happened with Rudy?
I'm happy to just go straight for the kill and disappear.
If they try and run, kill them.
cut their Achilles? What do you want? Just straight,
Yeah,
straight for
absolutely.
the jugular? Stop them running? Maim them?
Achilles, stop them running, and then we can turn them over to the authorities. But if they die, whoops, I won't complain.
Edmund,
Okay.
Yes. Yes,
you
Cassandra.
could always command them to stop.
Oh, always
I can
good.
Stop
only-
breathing?
Yeah, unfortunately not. And I
No.
could only make one of them stop.
Hmm.
And it would only be very briefly. It's one of those things that the goddess allows me to do. I can say, like, do something, and they'll do it in that instant, but it's not like they'll do it forever, which is probably quite good, because otherwise poor Rudy wouldn't have a brain left.
Mm-hmm.
I'm learning as I go. I'm new to all this. I'm learning as I go.
Okay.
But
So
I think the most effective way of dealing with these two is probably putting something quite pointy in them repeatedly.
Repeatedly. I like the sound of that, Edmund. Now, I wasn't sure we'd ever see eye to eye on this, but yeah, okay.
They impersonated soldiers. They stole from an old man. That's me. And they stole all of our carrots. These guys,
Yeah,
the goddess has passed judgment on them. It's time to end them.
yeah. I wonder if they know where my weapons are.
Oh,
I'll
okay.
give them a frisk while I'm stabbing them.
Right. Well.
Okay, so how do you want to set it up? So
get ready to.
Yeah. So who do you want to go where?
Can I just say,
Yeah.
is Gragnar listening to this?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'd say
Edmund,
Gragnar's.
do we think this is a bit extreme? Do we think the best route is to kill them?
Well, I mean, I don't want to just head out. If we can hand them over to the authorities, then that's good. But if they do die, it's not that big a deal, because they're terrible people anyway.
But will it not look if we just kill them straight here? Like where the bad guys again?
Like killing them in the middle of the market seems
Well,
like a
I'll tell you
bad
what,
idea.
I'll make a really big scene, shout and scream about how they stole my gold from me and our carrots, and then when they try and run, everyone will see that they're the bad guys.
Well, I mean, alternatively, we could not make a scene and just stab them, because you'd be surprised how many times you can get away with things in a crowded street.
It's just I want them to know why they're being. That's the thing.
Okay, you can whisper in their ear as I stab them. Yeah.
I don't.
Is it
I
not
don't want
worth
them-
just trying the direct approach and just asking for your money back, Edmund? If we block all the routes off, you can have a nice chat with them.
All right, I'll talk to them first, and if that's
Oh, Gragnar.
then we'll kill them.
There'll be plenty of things to kill later, Ellen. I promise.
It's not quite the same.
Right, let's do it then.
Okay, so remember, there's the north, there's the south, there's the east, and the west. Who do you want to go where? If you want anybody to go anywhere.
I'll go as close to them as possible.
You'll go as close to them as possible. Okay.
Yeah, can I stealth? I'll stealth.
Okay, roll a stealth check just to see if this.
15.
15. Yeah. So you managed to slip into the crowd, and I'd say you managed to disguise yourself as a regular. So right next to him is just a general cellar of it. Just looks like rubbish souvenirs, things like dream catchers and whatnot. You managed to look like you're with your new robe as well, which you put over your head, like you're just an interested purveyor of the wares right next to the carrot store.
Mm-hmm.
Who's next?
I can quite...
Behind them. Sorry.
No, go on.
Caecilius first. Sorry, we'll just make it easier.
I'd quite happily block off one area. Again, I'll pull up my hood of the my red robe.
Okay, where would you like to
And,
go? North, south, east, or west? So I'd say Olin is to the left of them, so west. She's blocking off the west exit.
I'll go south.
South. Okay, so you I say with your HUD, you probably don't even need a stealth check. You kind of stand against the wall of the South Ginnel /
Perfect.
Slipaway and just blended in with the crowd. Axe. Emma.
Behind them yet?
Behind them.
Yeah, you said there was an alley behind them, right?
To get behind them, you'll have to go down a bit and then walk around. So I'd say roll a stealth check.
8.
8. I'd say with an 8, you get to. If you imagine like a long alleyway, I'll try and draw it. If you imagine, let's see. If they're about, so let's say we've got this. You've got the alleyway here. You were trying to get as close to them as possible. Let's say they're set up here. You were trying to get about here to get as close as possible. With an 8, you kind of tripped over right at the back and you decide, actually, that's close enough for me. So you can't go into the alleyway. You stay just on the end. So if they run out here, you'll be hidden just here. But if you'd got a higher roll, I'd have allowed you to hide a bit closer to them. Is that okay with you?
Yeah, that's fine.
Cool.
I imagine if they get distracted, can I start to move my way forward? Because obviously they'll be.
Yes, well, I'll just let me know if you want to do that. If that happens, and we'll get you to roll another stealth check. And Edmund, you are heading up the. Oh, sorry, Gragnar. What do you want to do?
Yeah, I'll go towards the last. Is it east? Where no one is.
Yep. So
I'll just kind of walk over towards the.
Okay, so you pass Caecilius, who kind of gives you a nod. You're far enough away that you could kind of just blend in anyway. Given that everyone's shopping, there's a few half-orcs around as well. And Edmund, what are you doing?
I'm going to walk up to them and go, hello, lads.
Hello, sir. Would you like to buy some of the finest magic carrots this side of Marquesia?
Oh, well, you see, that's an odd question for you to ask me, the owner of the carrots, well, joint owner of the carrots, because why, young man, would I want to buy my own fucking carrots?
They both look at each other and say, listen, buddy, I have no idea what you're talking about. These are our carrots and we're selling them fair and square.
You owe me a gold and all of these carrots. If you give them over to me now, then there won't be any trouble. If you refuse, then there is going to be a lot, and I mean a lot of trouble. And I'll try and make that an intimidation check. If I can try and intimidate
Yeah,
them.
go on. Yeah, make an intimidation check.
Edmund's being as scary as he can, and he gets a 13.
13. They go, there was a misunderstanding, wasn't it? Yeah. We had to be somewhere when we saw you the other day. Yeah, we had to be somewhere. That's why we took here. In fact, here. And they hand you 2 gold pieces.
Thank you very much. And the carrots, yes?
Oh, no. And they kind of look at each other. The carrots are ours. We're selling these. These are magic carrots.
Yeah, no, you see, the mistake you're making there is they're not yours because you took them off our wagon, didn't you? That were being stored by the walls in the stables.
They kind of look at each other and then they look at you and they say,
The short gentleman told me all about.
They kind of shrug and say, you got any proof?
Yeah, I just said that's what happened, so that's what happened.
They kind of look at each other and say, okay, tell you what, you show us your permit licensing you to sell these carrots, we'll give them you right back.
Edmund draws his sword and says, it's here.
They kind of look at each other and they both start going, Guard! 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 And you see 2 guards head from the south, past Caecilius, and up
I
to...
trip one up.
Make a I'll say make
Stealth,
a.
like quite stealthily.
I'd say. I'll say make a dexterity check.
12.
12. Ooh, yeah, I say, yeah, one of them you manage to trip up. He kind of, ugh, what the? He looks behind, he can't see who does it. The first guard has already arrived. The second guard gets up and starts going, who was that? Who was that? The first guard has made it to you, Edmund. What seems to be the trouble here, gentlemen?
Edmund puts his finger to his lip and then puts it back down and says, these gentlemen stole these carrots from me and my compatriots, and also stole a gold from me last night whilst dressed fraudulently as soldiers.
The guard looks at you and says, these are rather serious accusations, and Mr. Geraldson, I believe.
And Edmund snaps a salute and tries to show off his uniform as best as possible.
Yep. The guard looks at the two gentlemen and says, is this true? We have heard good information, gentlemen, of men posing as soldiers within the town, which, as you know, is a very serious crime. Is this you? And they both go, no. So they kind of gesture to the carrots. We're just selling these. It's nothing to do with us at all. Yeah. And the guard says, oh, okay. And gentlemen, do you have a permit to sell these carrots? And the two men say, they kind of look at each other and then they look at Edmund and say, yes, we do. And they pull out a piece of paper and hand it to the guard. The guard reads through it.
And
go on.
I was going to say, Edmund says that permit was stolen by these gentlemen from us when they stole our carrots.
The guard looks at the gentleman and says, what are your names? And the gentleman say, I'm Craig, and this is Danny. And this,
I'm writing the names down. Craig and Danny.
Craig and Danny. The guard shows you the paperwork, Edmund. And you can see it's a permit for selling, and it's kind of filled in. For the purpose of selling carrots, this permit has been granted to, and it says their names, Craig and Danny. And there's an official seal. There's an official seal and signature from what looks like the Traders Guild of Flamby.
Can I just ask, Olin is literally on the next stall, right? Just blending in and looking at these trinkets.
Yes.
Okay, at this point, can Olin kind of gently interject?
Yeah? Gently
That's
stab.
the next step. And just say, I'm sorry, guards. Did you? I can't help but overhear the commotion. I was just browsing this stall. But I did actually hear these men confess to having stolen these carrots to this man prior to shouting for you and saying that it was his fault on all of these things.
At this point, the second guard's come over, and this first guard looks to you all and says, could you remove your hood, please, miss?
Of course. She'll remove her hood.
They kind of look at you and say, weren't you part of the party that blew off Mr. Orville's door earlier today?
No, that's not me. I understand that a lot of humans think half-elves all look the same, so if there was a half-elf involved, I certainly hope this isn't a racial thing.
One of the guys who was at the carrot stall says, hang on, didn't I just hear you say all half-elves look the same to that half-elf over there?
I think you have me confused. Once again, is this a race thing?
Well, I think you've got me confused. We never confessed to anything, did we, Danny? No, we never confessed to stealing any carrots. The guard kind of looks at you and says...
Of course you say that with the guards there.
The guard looks and says, look, their paperwork checks out. Unless you have paperwork to otherwise to state that these are in fact your carrots, I don't really know what you want me to go off.
Damn you, bureaucracy.
Character. Did they write down we brought in carrots when they wrote down all our weapons?
Yes, they've noted it down as carrot sellers.
They'll have records.
Yep.
They would have noted down that you were carrot sellers, yes, at the front gate, but you were asked to get a permit when you came into the city.
And we didn't.
But that's a good point, Axe, you brought up. However, you're in an alleyway.
Yeah.
But out.
Could you not go and check with central records on this?
The guard says, look, we could, how about this? We'll check in the morning that there's been any record of carrots being brought into the city and who brought them in. But for now, I can see that these two gentlemen have a permit to sell carrots, magic or not, signed by the Traders Guild here in the city. I'm afraid, unless there's anything else, gentlemen, I suggest you stop harassing these two men and carry on. They can't, and Edmund, at this
Wow.
point, they give you a real smug
Yeah.
look.
Oh, oh no! I can't. The guards are here. Edmund has enough control of himself to not
As
simply murder.
this is all happening, Gragnar, you hear a voice whisper behind you. Steelfist, right?
Okay, I turn around. Who is it? Can I see who it is?
Make a perception check.
12.
12. You can see the outline of it's definitely a half orc. There's a half orc. So where are you? Sorry, you are here. There's a half orc in the alleyway, right, kind of behind where you are. So if you were to, if you're facing where the stall is, you turn around and look to the right, and they're kind of to the southeast in this little alleyway there. You can only see the outline though. You can't recognize any features, but you definitely know it's a half orc.
Okay. I have a fear that he's the guy that I pissed off earlier. You come here. What do you want?
Look, Steelfist, it's about your sister. I need to tell you something.
Okay, I'm gonna go over.
Okay. He goes, good. See, the thing about your sister is, I need you to pass her on a message.
Okay, what's the message?
The message is, how does it feel to have two dead brothers? And this guy is gonna try and swing at you with a hand axe. So
Oh
let's
no,
see.
he didn't.
That is a 14 to hit.
Miss of 18.
18. So this guy clearly has been drinking a bit, and you're both in the alleyway, and his hand axe just comes down, and he's drunkenly just misses you. What would you like to do?
Can I punch him?
Yes. Make an unarmed strike.
Nat 20.
Nat. Oh my god. Okay, roll damage on that and double it.
So 4 plus 4, 8.
8. So he takes you give him like a haymaker to the face, and you see spit drive off, and he goes, "You're not gonna beat me again." And he's gonna try and hit you again with his hand axe. And that is an 8 to hit. Oh, he's not doing well. So yeah, another miss. Still drunk. Oh, you had to kill, you Steelfist. What would you like to do?
Can I I want to bash him with my shield, but I don't know if I can do that.
That's a good point. I'd say.
Is that a thing?
Let me take a look at what weapons you have. Equipment. So you've got a flail, haven't you? Which is a 1d8 of damage. I'd say a shield. Yeah, you could probably do a 1d4 of damage. So I'd say roll for damage first. Roll the hit first.
Should you shoot my flail as the hit? Or
Yeah. Just whatever. We'll just do whatever's the hit, and then we'll just get to roll d4.
9.
9. Yeah, so you try and pull out your shield, but you're kind of surprised by, again, you're not used to hitting with your shield, so you kind of flail a bit with it. And he goes, "Do you want to be a man, Steel Fist? You want to hit me like a man?" And he's going for the hand axe once more. 12. Yeah, so at this point he's really annoyed and he screams loud enough for you, Caecilius, to hear.
I can see the commotion.
You can see the
I head on
commotion.
over.
So Caecilius, you head over and you see, yeah, there is, in this small alleyway, because Ragnar is being set upon by a drunken half-orc with a hand axe.
Okay.
I'm just going to shout to Caecilius and basically say, he's no harm. There's no need to kill him.
I look physically pained by that. What could I do which wouldn't cause a massive...
Make his head burst.
I know, that's the problem. I'm very limited with non-lethal. Okay, how much... I think I need to roll a perception check on this, but how much problem does Gragnar seem to be in? How much trouble? How
Ragnar,
much problem? That's not even a sentence.
I say, yeah, if you roll a perception check.
Okay. 16.
16. Ragnar looks very concerned. It doesn't look like he's been harmed in any way, but the gentleman he's fighting is very, very angry and has half of his face is slowly starting to bruise. So it looks like Ragnar's doing his best to avoid conflict. The guy in front of him is just getting madder and somehow drunker whilst damaged.
Okay, I lift my hands up
Mm-hmm.
as though I was about to cast a spell and just say, back off.
Make an
Very loud at him.
Make an intimidation check.
Ooh, 7.
7, he says, "You back off!" And he's going to try and hit you, Caecilius. Let me take a
Okay.
look.
Am I close to Caecilius?
I'd say Caecilius is probably about 5 feet behind you now.
Okay.
Stu, are you pissing again?
No, that's me running a glass of water. I'm sorry. I didn't think that would show up.
If Caecilius is within 5 feet, I'll use protection as a reaction. When
Okay.
he swings.
Let's take a look. Let me just take a look. Spells. Oh, it's not. It's an action.
That's assuming I got
Oh,
my
is it?
shield out.
That's with your shield. Yeah, you have. Yeah. So whilst you see, you can use reaction to impose disadvantage on the attack roll. Give the guy a break. Okay. So he did. He did 12. Let's
Yeah,
do it
poor
again.
drunken loud.
6. Oh wait, no. No, wait, yeah, 6. I'm just gonna start rolling my physical dice because I think the Roll20 wants you guys to win. Yeah. So he tries to go for Caecilius, and then Ragnar just effortlessly, boom, bashes him away. And this guy's getting more furious. Why won't you two fucking die? A few people are now getting a bit worried. Ragnar and Caecilius make one more action each.
Okay, I'm gonna go for a headbutt.
Oh,
Yeah, go for it.
Okay.
I'll count it as an unarmed strike.
8.
What?
8.
8.
8.
Sorry,
Yeah.
I thought he was doing like a Fonzie. I thought he was going like 8.
Hey!
No.
No, so you try and headbutt him, but he kind of like he stumbles back drunkenly, and that's enough to make him avoid it. Caecilius.
likewise, this is going to be quite funny, hopefully, but I'd try it also, just like punch him in the face.
Okay, yeah, do an unarmed strike.
Now, my strength is appalling, which is why this is going to be funny. That was a 2, so that's a 3.
Yeah, so you can't even reach him. This guy again is still stumbling backwards, and your fist just kind of hits the air. This guy's going to try and now and grapple you, Caecilius. So roll a strength check.
Okay, 15.
15. Oh, he got a 14. So yeah, he doesn't manage to do it. Now he's getting really, really mad and screaming. I'd say he's now screamed loud enough that Edmund, you can now hear it. The guards hear it. Olin, you hear it. Axe, you are still waiting for these people to run away. But Edmund, Olin, the guards can now hear it. The guards say, hold on, what's that commotion? And they head over towards the alleyway. Olin and Edmund, what would you like to do?
So the guards aren't looking at Edmund now, they're looking at the commotion.
Yes.
Edmund punches Craig as hard as he can.
Yep. Roll.
Yeah, and Olin takes on the other one.
Okay.
With, like, she'll stab him.
No punching, just full on
Right.
stabbing.
Yeah.
Okay. Edmund, roll an unarmed strike.
Okay.
Olin, roll a dagger attack.
Okay. It's an 8.
Oh. 7.
An 8 and a 7. They both kind of go, whoa, whoa! A dagger? Are you fucking nuts? This is Flamby! Seeing that the commotion is happening where the guards went, they bail. They run past the guards. They go towards the east. Past where?
What? I've still got my movement technically, so I peg it after them.
Yeah, I'd say make an athletics check, Stu.
Athletics check. Oh, I can do that even though I'm old. Hang on. Athletics. Yes. Go on, Edmund. Go on. 19, you steely bastard.
You catch up. You catch up to Craig and you manage to tackle him to the ground. The guards look around and say, one guard looks around and says, what the other guard is going towards Gragda. Oi! And he starts looking at the half-orc and says, hey, what's going on here? You two, looks at Casillas and Gragnar. What's going on?
Guy accosted us.
He just set up on us.
And he says, and then the half-orc says, and now I'm going to do it on you. And he's going to try and go for the guards, which is a
Should we perhaps roll initiative?
a 14 for a guard. That is, doesn't. So the guard kind of dodges and tackles this half-orc to the ground. Meanwhile, the other guard is saying, Mr. Johnson, what the heck are you doing to that man?
This man is a thief.
It's all getting
And
really...
he just tried to...
Go on.
Yeah, he's a thief and he's just tried to run. That's an admission of guilt. Arrest this man.
The guard's like, it's ridiculous. And then he pulls out a whistle and blows it. And with you still tackling this, actually, I'd say roll another strength check, Stu.
Strength check, yep. Bang. 16.
16, oh yeah, so yeah, this guy tries to struggle and get out of your grip. You manage to pin him down. Within about a minute, 2 more guards arrive to you, Edmund, and 2 more guards arrive to Caecilius and Gragnar. The 2 more guards come to you, and the guard says, Mr. Jolson seems to think this man is a thief of some sorts. And the guards pick
They
you.
were dressed in soldiers' uniforms and they stole my gold and our carrots.
2 of the guards pick the man you've pinned down up. One of the guards picks you up. And they say, Mr. Jolson, are you feeling okay?
Oh my God, I served 20 plus years in His Majesty's army.
Yes.
And you're not going to believe me over this vagabond.
Mr. Jolson, there are no carrots. There are no men dressed as soldiers. You're not in the war now. You're in Flamby. Do you understand?
Can I just
Well,
say,
yes.
while all this is happening, I am taking the carrots. Like, I'm finding a bag and
Okay.
taking all. I'm just like ransacking their
Yeah,
stall, including whatever change they left, everything.
I'll say make a sleight of hand check.
Okie doke.
It's like Ocean's 11. That's what this is.
26.
26.
Oh my God.
like a Tom and Jerry cartoon. In one fell swoop, you use your arm to just grab all the carrots and coin and whoop, into whatever bag you had. It just all goes immediately.
Get in.
None of the
Did they
guards
have the sword? Did they have like my equipment?
Make an investigation check.
Oh, I crit failed.
Crit fail.
Oh no!
Yeah, it's look. All you can see is the gold and is the money and the carrots that they've sold.
Better than nothing.
Yep. You've picked up, by the way, I'd say 10 carrots and 50 silver pieces.
Nice.
Uh,
So are the guards currently restraining Craig?
2 of the guards are restraining Craig. One is not restraining you, but they have his hands on your shoulders. They say, "Mr. Jowson, what
Okay.
seems to be the problem?"
The problem is this, and then I just want to break away from the guard and
Okay.
hit Craig as hard in the crotch
Okay.
as I possibly can.
Make an unarmed strike.
I am going to use divine guidance to add plus 10 to this,
Let
so
me
it's
just-
a 22.
First of all, what the hell?
So as a
divine
war
guidance or guidance?
priest, divine guidance.
Where's that?
It's basically it's my channel divinity power for being a war cleric.
Where
and it
I
means
can't.
that on
I can't. Is it on your actions? Where is it? Oh,
it's
I can see turn undead.
it'll,
Or is it? Was
if
it?
you go to
Oh, yeah.
so under
Go
my
ahead.
channel divinity
Yeah. Guided strike.
and yeah, guided strike. That's
When
it,
you make
yeah,
an
channel
attack roll, you
guided
can
strike.
plus 10 to the roll after the roll, but before knowing the results. I'm guessing this is to the attack roll, not the damage roll.
Yeah, the attack just
Fine,
literally
fine,
just so
okay.
I definitely
10.
kick him in
Yep.
both of his
Fine.
testicles. Yeah. So it's a 20. It's a 22.
22. Yep. Okay. So you watch
Yeah.
as Owen, you would have seen this. You watch as for some reason some divine, almost glow appears around Edmund, and you think, what majestic gift from the gods will he bestow us with? And watch as his foot, with perfect precision, lands into the crotch of Craig. Roll for the unarmed strike.
It's 3 damage,
3 damage. Yeah, it's enough to.
but it's direct to his scrotum. Yeah.
They said, "Mr. Johnson, what is the meaning of this?"
And now he's done that, Edmund's like, "You're right. You're absolutely right. Misunderstanding. Sorry, lads."
The guards look at each other and say, "You there? What's going on?" This is to Craig. What's been going on here? He just goes, "We want the carrots. Forget it. You can have the carrots, please. Just let me go. You can have the carrots." They kind of look at each other and say, "Mr. Jellison, they kind of look at it. We really don't need this. Let him go. Mr. Jellison, just take whatever carrots you want." Apparently he's fine with that. "Yeah, it's fine. It's fine."
Edmund throws Craig a very sharp salute and thanks the guards. "Thanks, lads. Thank you very much for helping me clear this up.
The guards clearly look like they've got
Justice
better things
prevails."
to be dealing with. And then the guards turn and see now, "What now?" And they see the 2 guards pinning the orc to the ground. Rush over and say to the guards there, "What's going on here?" They look to Caecilius and Gragnar. You now have 4 guards standing around, 2 pinning the half-orc to the ground. "And what's happened here?"
I put my arms up and stand back and go, "It's quite clear. This man, is it half orc?
Yes.
Another half orc? Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Accosted us both. And it's like, he's attacked the guard. We're completely innocent."
He looks to you, Gragnar. "Is this true?"
It is, yeah. He said some rude things about my sister and then attacked me.
The guy drunkenly looks up at you, Gragnar, and says, "You're dead, Gragnar. Just like your brother. You're dead, Jamie."
Cool.
The guy, 2 of the guys just like, "Look, take that guy away, confiscate his hand axe, and make sure the paperwork matches up. If he's brought that in illegally, I want to know." And they take him away, and he starts swearing and effing and jeffing at you, Gragnar, and you can see this.
God.
Swearing revenge and things to your mothers and whatnot and whatnot. The
I
guards
guess
look
we just made
around.
an enemy.
The guards look around and say, "You guys have been up to some trouble tonight."
I don't do
Trouble has found
nothing.
us.
Huh? What did you say? Ragnar, what did you say?
I just said I haven't done anything.
Cassilis, what did you say?
Trouble has seemed to found us. We're not looking for this.
They kind of look around and say, one of them says, "Right, you two do patrols of this one. You two, yeah, go down the south way, and you stay with me." Right, well, thanks to your actions, whether it was your fault or not, gentlemen, we'll be upping the patrols around here. Just make sure you keep out of trouble for the rest of the night. Capiche?
Capiche.
Capiche. We use that language here now. So, Olin is now 50 silver pieces and carrots richer. Edmund, you have some cathartic release. Gragnar and Cassilius have avoided
And
damage.
2 gold pieces.
And 2 gold pieces. Craig has ran off in the direction that Danny went. Well, limped off is more accurate. Axe, meanwhile, has been sat in an alleyway for half an hour.
At some point, I might have come to the edge of the alleyway, but yeah.
I'd say, yeah. Axe, you managed to come out to see Olin grabbing all the silver and carrots and assume it's a mission well done.
Cool.
The street you're on, it did sparse out a bit when the fight started, but now the hustle and bustle has started, but now there is a more heavier guard presence, and they're kind of, every time you see them, they're holding their fingers to their lips at you. So, is there anything else we'd like to do while we're in the winding markets?
Yeah, can I just see the weapons cellar at some point?
Yeah. Okay, so we head over to the weapons cellar, and it's different from the man you met before. But as before, all the weapons are there. They're attached to chains to the table. And the man says, "Welcome, welcome. Finest weapons in all of Marquisia." Well, that's a lie. I've only got a small selection today, given the incidents that have been occurring. But it's everything you see here. You can see Olin. He has a scimitar. He has a long sword. He has a morning star. He has a rapier. And he has a halberd.
And the rapier isn't mine, is it?
Make an investigation check. No, investigation check.
Oh, that would be
Okay.
funny.
I am ready to
Sure
kick more
would.
nuts.
I only rolled a 5, so...
Hold on. I've just spilt whiskey all over my notebook. Just give me a second. Oh, I dropped my dice.
Oh no!
That's
Oh,
an
it's not
expensive
going wrong.
village.
I'll tell
Say,
you what, this
Axe,
is gonna.
do you recognise my rapier there? I know I don't. Maybe you do.
Sorry, what did you roll, Olin?
A 5.
A 5. It's a rapier. You can't tell if it's yours. I mean, it looks similar, but that's only because it was a rapier and how different the rapiers look.
Maybe they polished it. Got rid of the, wear and tear. How much is the rapier?
The rapier, my good woman, still picking up my dice, would be set you back about 25 gold pieces.
That just seems a lot of money.
It's a fine weapon, miss. And you wouldn't want to be caught dead without one. No pun intended.
How about 10 gold?
10 is very, very, very cheap. I don't suppose you've got anything you'd like to trade for it.
I have some fan fiction.
What kind of fan fiction?
It's fan fiction for the elf and the bookshop owner.
It's not Paget's thing again, is it?
It's one of a kind, he assured me.
It's really not. He's written like 2 before.
Do you have any of his other work?
Good God, no. You read that stuff? Yeah. Rubbish.
I have, and my word, it's yeah.
Why don't you read it out loud now? No,
Well, I certainly could do that.
No, you don't have to. You don't have to. No, I'm all right for
That's
Paget.
never an ale tonight in the pub.
I'm all right for Paget stuff. Anything else might interest a man like myself?
I could perhaps give you a. Wait, hang on. What else did you say? You had a scimitar, a
A Schmittar.
longsword. Yeah, sorry. Sorry, I was spelling it. That's how I say it in my mind.
Yeah, he's got a
That's like-
he's got scimitar, longsword, morningstar,
Gotcha, yeah.
rapier, and halberd.
Oh, okay.
Isn't the C
Yeah.
silent? Say, isn't it scimitar?
It's scimitar, I believe.
Sorry.
but-
Yeah, I do know that. Trust me. Yeah, so you have a what? A scimitar?
A scimitar, a longsword, a morningstar, and
Yes.
it says, "Well, look, the
What's a
scimitar,
morning star?
a morningstar. It's like an evening star, but more painful." No, but
Oh.
seriously. So you say,
Boo.
it says, "Look, here's your scimitar," and he holds up a lovely curved blade. 25 gold pieces.
Yep.
This will cost you. Had to get it from abroad. You've got your longsword. This will set you back 11 gold pieces. Again, very common, but nice wear. Your morningstar, and he holds up it's one of them. It's like a mace with spikes popping off it.
Oh, one of those, yes.
Yeah, real damage this one will do. 15 gold pieces. Your rapier, again, really nicely balanced. That's 25, as I've already said. And your halberd, and he pulls up this big old axe. So that'll give you about, 20 gold pieces for this piece of work.
Okay, I'll take the curved sword and the rapier.
Oh, you're taking
and
them
I
both
can-
now.
Yeah, if I can trade it to you for this citrine gem.
So he takes a look and says, "Oh, citrine, eh? Well, I could probably sell that to the guy down the road. Let me just take a closer look at that. Well, Simon finds out how much they cost." He says,
Yeah,
he says, "You know what? Yeah, you got a deal. One citrine for the scimitar and rapier. It's yours."
Yeah, I mean, I'll only do this, of course, if you sharpen the weapons right now in front of me to make sure that they're really perfect and give me some kind of oil to polish them with and, those kind of things.
I mean, you're not really saving me a job. I still got to sell this citrine, I mean, if you were giving me a citrine and some gold, yeah, I could throw in sharpen some oil, but for just the citrine...
I think you'll find my citrine is very generous for these weapons.
No,
How about-
it's literally the exact cost of these weapons.
The exact cost.
A couple of rumors. Because I have two
Ooh.
rumors still written on
Okay.
piece of paper
Ah, okay.
for the deal
It
that
says,
she's offered.
rumours, eh? Tell you what, what are they about? Don't have to tell me everything. Tell me what they're about. I'll see if they're worth my while.
Oh, a magical product,
Okay.
and the other is about a shopkeeper in this town.
And you see, curiosity gets the better of him. He whips out, he takes out whetstone, which is under a cloak, like a big piece of fabric. And you see him, he starts peddling away, gives the scimitar the once over, gives it a quick polish with some oil. Same with the rapier, he inspects it, gives it a quick, gives the point a quick dust around the whetstone, a bit of oil as well. And he hands you, and you can write this down, he hands you a rag, and I'll say some, we'll call it like weapon oil, but you can treat it as an oil as well. So I'd say, yeah, Olin, you can write that down. You've got the rapier, you've got the scimitar, you have some rags, some slightly oiled rags, and you've got a weapon oil, which could also be used as oil. So remember, and I'd say just in general to the party, do take a look at your inventory every now and then, because it might help when it comes to certain situations, especially given how well you're doing at outsmarting me when I least expect it. He says, "There we are. Okay, you, Missy. What were the rumors? Yeah, they said something about some magic objects."
I have them written down, so I'll just hand him the two pieces of paper and then try and hurry the group away.
Which pieces of paper were they?
So this is what I tried to leave in the bookshop and failed. So there's a room about the magic carrots,
Okay.
and then and one about the bookshop owner biting Smut.
He looks at them both and he kind of. He
Well,
looks at.
we've already run away.
Okay. I'd say, just for the purpose of narrative, you take a quick look back. You assume he's read the magic carrots one because he kind of looks a bit impressed at that. And then when you see the one about the bookshop owner writing smart, you kind of see him pull a "ow" face. Because that is the nature of rumours. Okay. Yep, you got your weapons now. Is there anything anybody else wants to see in the winding markets?
No, I'm all good. I've had my vengeance. Thank you very much.
Oh, should we see Breadman though?
Oh, we should see that. We should see Breadman.
Okay. So you turn around actually, and you remember that Breadman was pretty near to the weapons cellar, and his stall is now packed with people, and you can hear a voice going, "One at a time, please. Yes, I know. It's all very nice. Yep. There's the without the bacon. Okay, and yep, and you want the bacon I've just pulled out. There you are then. Thank you." And after a while, you eventually get to the front. "Ah, if it isn't my least favourite customers. Hello.
Oh,
How can I help
come on,
you?"
guys, say hello.
"Well, polite as always, I see. Are you here to waste my time again, or do you actually want to buy something?"
I'd like some more bread. I gave some of your bread away today, and they said, what a fantastic reputation you have here. You must be very proud.
"Let me get this straight. You bought my bread, and then, thinking it was somehow a compliment, you gave that bread away, and you expect me to be happy about that?"
Well, I'm here to buy more bread to replace that bread, so
"But how do you know you even liked it? You gave it away.
I didn't give it all away.
So why do you need to buy more?"
Because I gave away some of the best bread.
"How do you know it was the best?"
Because it had bacon in, which is far superior to normal bread.
Yeah, spreading the word, growing the brand. Won't give
Take
it
a
away.
compliment.
It's marketing, that was.
"Well,
Yeah.
that's true. I have been quite packed tonight." "Well, you're lucky. It's the night market, so we have more than enough now. We have ham on cheese on bread. We have a hunter's pie. We have cheese Danish. We have regular
You have
loaves.
Pie.
And we
You
have
pie?
pie. I am a baker after all. And
But
of
you're
course,
bread man, not pie man.
I'm expanding my business.
So
Bread
pie
pie
man
man.
could be your son. Pie man, son of bread man, son of cheese man.
He could be if I wasn't barren.
Oh, sorry
Oh.
to hear that, Squire.
That's okay.
So is this the end of the Man dynasty then?
Oh no, there's my brother.
Ah,
Is your brother also a baker?
He is actually.
ah.
Okay, what does he bake?
What does he bake? Well, he bakes the pies and the tarts.
Ah, so he's also a tart man.
Yes,
I've met a few of those.
yes.
Ha
I don't get it, but okay.
Great, well, I'll take a couple of pies then. In fact, I'll take a pie for everyone. How much are the pies?
The pies are 4 silver pieces. You'll probably only need maybe 3. 1 pie's big enough for 2.
I'll still take one each. We're
Okay.
hungry people.
That'll be 20 silver pieces.
I'm sure that's correct maths. I won't double check because I trust you.
Good. Because my name's not Mathman.
No, so where's your brother these days?
Oh, he's... Apparently, Stuart is in the desert or somewhere.
I have come outside
For
for
a
a
cigarette.
cigarette. I apologise. Yes.
My
I'll
brother's not.
mute until I need to speak.
My brother left the city earlier today.
Well, oh, where'd he head?
Well, he's heading to get more ingredients from a farm up north.
He's not going to Keel Home, is he? Keel Hall? What's
Good.
it called?
Keelholm. Kerith Mal, no. Why would he go there for flour and sugar? No, he's heading towards the farms up near Coburn Way.
We have had
He's
some
not,
dealings with some farms.
He's not after carrots, is he?
No, he's a pie man. What? Why would he need carrots?
Go in the
Carrot
pie. What kind of pies are these?
This is a hunter's pie. It's full of game and, well, that's it really.
Okay.
Hey. So your brother will carry on the Breadman name.
No, my name is Breadman.
Is that your first name?
First name Bread. Last name Man.
So what's your brother called?
Steve.
Did you just say Steve?
Yes.
Steve, man.
No, just
Steve.
Steve.
Steve Man. Okay. And he makes pies for a living.
He does.
And he isn't barren.
I mean, I've not asked, but I assume not.
You should probably have that conversation with him at some point.
That's
That's
sounds
an
like
awkward-
you've got some stuff to work out, dude.
Yeah.
Why would I, that's weird. Why would I ask my brother such a personal question?
Brother, are you fertile? That's-
I think it's perfectly natural. Don't all siblings talk about those sorts of things? And she'll kind of elbow the rest of the group, especially Gragnar. She'll be like, Gragnar, you talk about those things, right?
Yes, we share many
Oh,
a tale in our clan.
I hope that's not a euphemism.
I've never been so intrigued and disgusted. Thank you. Now, here are your pies. Was there anything else I can help you with?
Guys, anything?
No.
No,
I think
I'm
I
all
think
good.
I'm good. Yeah.
Good. Well, enjoy your pies and thank you for making me feel so uncomfortable.
Anytime.
You keep on baking that bread, you brave soul, you.
I will, as it is my job.
Well,
right.
So that's the end of that bit. Because let's be honest, you guys could go a whole session just talking to Breadman.
Yeah.
yeah.
Just improv. All improv.
As you're what? So is there anything where else you guys want to go?
Oh, I'm good.
I'm ready
Yeah, I
to
think
head
I'm
to
fine.
Keyhole.
Okay.
Oh.
So as you're walking around through the crowds, you hear a voice behind you. Hey guys, is that? Oh, Edmund, Almanax, Talius, Gregnar, how the heck are you? I've heard.
Hi, Archie.
Hi
It's
there.
Archie, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. Well remembered. I've heard quite the stories about you guys today. Blowing
Have you
up,
now?
blowing up doors, kicking fellas in the knob, stealing carrots, fighting half
I
orcs.
didn't kick him in the nuts. I kicked him in the nuts.
And you didn't kidnap a kid, did you?
No.
Definitely.
No.
Okay.
Rumors.
Yeah, rumours. Look, I heard something else as well. You guys been investigating this murder I've heard about.
That's right, yes.
Right. Again, I've heard ramblings around. It's nothing to do with that bounty I showed you the other day, is it?
That's not clear yet.
Right. Well, if it is, you let me know because I've got some information for myself that I'd love to share. And sharing information, we could go out together, share the bounty. You just let me know.
Yeah, we'll do that.
Right. Well, again, if you need me, I'm still staying at the Winking Cat, so just come find me. Yeah.
Yep. No. Cheers, Archie.
Cool.
Yeah.
See you
Good to
soon.
know. Good to know you've got our back.
Hey, my pleasure. And don't forget. And he holds his fingers up to his lips.
Ooh.
We do the same.
Cool.
Yeah.
I do the same.
Mm.
Yep. Very good. He kind of winks, and then he goes off. And it looks like he needs to buy some stuff. Somebody make a perception check.
I'll do that. I can perceive things. Oh, now the pressure's on. Now the pressure's on. Perceive. Oh, shit. 5.
5. You kind of get him lost in the crowd. You kind of see where he's going and what he's going to buy, but the market's just too busy for you to find out.
Where he went, right. Hang on. Aren't we supposed to be getting someone to fix that man's door? Or
Oh,
his door?
there's
we
a
can-
good point.
We can
That's it,
pay
we
a
should do that before we go.
Carpenter or a joiner.
Yes, and we must get them to do a bad job.
Absolutely. Is there a shoddy-looking carpenter with
So, as you all start going through the winding markets, you head a bit to the north, right about here. Around here, it seems to be, there's a few, it's near the stables, there seems to be like a farrier and a blacksmith and a few carpenters.
Right. Well, let's go find a carpenter then.
So
Yeah.
you come across one guy, seems to have a selection of wares. And he's got like 3 different kind of stable doors. He's got a selection of small like timber beams, and he's got like wood carvings and things like that. He says, "Oh, hi guys. Anything I can interest you in today? Anything you need carving or cutting? Any wood you need sourcing?"
We're looking for a door.
A door? Yeah, okay. Stable door, barn door, bedroom door. What are you
I
in the
think
mood?
stable door will probably do the job, wouldn't it?
Stable? Yeah.
Install a stable door in the back of his house. That'd work.
Cheapest door you've got.
The cheapest doors we've got, I mean, we go down to about 10 gold pieces for your stable door, split in half.
10 what pieces?
10 gold pieces, yep.
You can do cheaper doors than that.
Yeah.
A smaller one so then people can get in and out and it's not really secure.
What about one of those bead net curtains?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yes.
Curtain of beads.
Yeah.
He looks at all 5 of you and says, "What, you guys don't have, 10 gold pieces between you all, or?"
Oh, I'm not saying
Oh,
that. I'm just saying you can get a door
we
cheaper
just
than
don't
10
wanna
gold
spend
pieces.
it.
Well, I mean, what's the door for? You don't want it to be sturdy? What?
No, it's not. Security's not an issue. So
Okay, right. I mean, and he looks around. I've got, and he kind of brushes off some hay, and he pulls up a door. He says, "Well, this one fell out in a storm a while back. If you
Sounds
go-
like we found our door.
Look, if you're good with a hammer and tools, I can probably give you this one for what? Maybe 5 gold pieces? Yeah, 4 gold pieces. I can probably get rid of it. It's still good wood, and he knocks it, and it sounds a bit hollow.
do you have anything that's bad wood?
I mean,
Woodworm.
no, I tend to
Anything washed up on the coast.
I tend to-
Anything like that?
tend to pride myself. I mean, this is again. I'm just look. I'll get rid of this door. So what do you want to pay for it?
2 silver pieces.
2 silver. Look, how about 2 gold?
I'll
3
pay you 2.
silver.
3.
No,
What
don't
Oh,
do
come on,
that.
what did you say,
No, 2
Celius?
gold's all right.
Sorry?
Does that include fitting?
Fitting. Oh, well, where you guys based?
We are. We'll tell you that afterwards. give us a ballpark figure.
Look, 2 gold pieces, and I'll get the apprentice to go and fit it on for you. How's that?
Perfect.
But you got to
Yeah,
tip
yeah.
him.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah,
After
absolutely.
he's
Yeah.
fit it. Yeah.
Fine. Okay, so he takes those 2 gold pieces, and he kind of kicks a guy you didn't see was sleeping in the hay. He says, "Johnny, get up! Oh, well, just these guys need a door installed. Some spare hinges
How
in the
old is
back."
the apprentice?
He's about 17.
Okay.
Is that for Axe's benefit?
Let's
So-
kidnap him.
Kicks him away. Says, "Okay, yeah. Where we going, guys?"
Sneak lane.
Okay. You guys lead the way, and yeah, I'll come fit your door for you.
Yeah. Here's the map. Bye.
Yeah, Orville's place. You know where you're going.
Oh right. Oh
He'll
yeah.
tip you.
Okay.
Yeah. He's already said he'll tip you very generously.
Yeah, just ask him
so-
afterwards.
Cool. Okay. Let's go.
Oh, he also said you don't need to like check with him before you start installing it. Just do it.
Oh,
immediately.
right.
He doesn't want to talk.
You
to
guys.
Yeah.
You guys aren't going with me.
Well, no.
No.
You're a professional man. You know what you're doing. We've got adventuring to do. Look at us.
The carpenter turns
Yeah.
around and says, "Look, if you guys aren't going with him, give him a little something now, and yeah, or Johnny, Orville will give you the rest later. But yeah, give him something now, because again, he's supposed to be helping me out.
Can we
here."
give him a carrot?
Yes.
He looks at you and says, what am I supposed to do with this?
Magic carrot. It'll help you fit the door really well. I mean,
Fast.
yeah.
His eyes go wide, and he looks at his boss and he says, "What are you waiting for, lad? Eat the carrot and go. Come on, you don't get one of them every day." He goes, "Oh, cheers!" And you see him run, and he starts eating the carrot. And just as he gets into the distance, you see him lift up his arms with the door, and he lifts the door up above his head and starts going, "Ha ha!" He goes, "Well, awful
Brilliant.
generous of you. They're proper hard to get hold of, I've heard."
Yes. They certainly are.
Well, okay, well, yeah, pleasure doing business with you.
Likewise. Likewise.
Okay,
Yeah.
so that young boy has gone to fit the door. It's now very late into the evening. Now, what would you like to do?
I think we need to leave the city, don't we?
I think we need to head to
I think so.
Keelholm. Yeah, Keyholm.
Grab the horses
Cute.
from the stable.
Are we taking the cart as well?
Yeah.
Okay.
Easier to
Yeah, I
transport
reckon
us all,
so.
wouldn't it?
Okay.
Yeah.
So we
Makes
head.
sense.
The horses are undisturbed. We managed to get the cart. You head to the front. And it's the same rigmarole of the guard, and they look at you all and say, "Busy day, has it been? Yeah, for you lot."
Yeah, this guy
Good.
kicked someone in the nuts.
Yeah, no, we've
They
heard.
deserved
We've
it.
heard.
They deserved it.
Look, and they kind of look around and say, "Look, there's not many people leaving the city at this time, so where are we going?"
Yeah, going
Uh,
to
Actually, on the map, where is the-
Darton. Darton.
Oh, smooth.
Make a persuasion check.
20 non-natural.
They look at each other and say, "Okay, just as you're probably aware, we'll be sending out messengers to Darton to make sure that you do arrive there. If you are found not to arrive, got there in the time estimated, we will assume you are under suspicion." And they kind of go through the rigmarole again. So if it's found that you haven't turned up in Darton in the estimated time it would take normally to get there, you will be assumed to be under suspicion by the city.
Okay, that's fine. And then Olin will just raise her fingers to her lips.
Okay, so the guards raise their fingers to their lips. You can see they write down all of your names, so Olin, Axe, Edmund, Talius, Gragnar, and they write down heading to Darton. And you can see there's a few more notes they've made about your name since you've entered the city.
It's going to be very difficult for them to keep an eye on everyone in a city.
Hmm.
I assume mine's still under not my actual name.
You've had Ilya, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, so yeah, out the names you gave at the entrance, yeah, you can see that those names are
Cool.
the ones that are on the piece of paper. So they nod, open the gates, and the gates open, and you go, and it's into darkness. And then the gates close again. And you start making your way to the northeast. Can somebody make a perception check, please?
Who's going to do it?
I'll do it.
Go for it.
21?
21.
Nice.
You start trotting away from the city, and you can see there's still some people arriving, but there's quite a even though it's late at night, there's quite a backlog of carts and people, and you can see they're taking extra precautions and they're taking extra time to check through people's belongings and check through their cargo before allowing them into the city. You can still hear the hustle and bustle of the winding market, and then I'd say as you get about half a mile away, where you can still hear the din, you'll hear what sounds like a bit like a it's odd. It's like a dull roar, not like a monstrous roar, but like people shouting and screaming, like in a bit of a hubbub, a bit similar to what happened when Gragnar was wrestling the half orc, and then Edmund was wrestling the other guy, and you're like, what the heck's just happened? So something has just occurred that has caused the winding market, at least again, to burst into uproar again, which you have no idea what it is.
I'm sure that's fine.
Well, the guards know that we've left the city, so at least in anything, there's no suspicion on us.
Yep.
That's true. Yeah.
True.
So
Although,
we
who knows
carry.
what we'll be like if we come back.
So I say we travel through the night. I'd say we're probably able to. You can either set up camp early in the morning, or well, it's up to you guys. What you want to do?
Just travelling by night, I suppose.
You absolutely can.
Camping during the day.
Yeah.
I don't know. Do you guys think?
I'm fine with that if people are.
Okay, so you start traveling. I'd say by the time the sun rises, you remember from the You remember from the diary that was given to you that it's about a day and a half's travel to Keelholm, following the same path that I just did. So you travel half a day, and as the sun rises and then it breaks to daylight, you decide to rest. Your rest is unimpeded since it is daylight. And I'd say you wake up again after a long rest, just as the sun begins to set. And then you start traveling again. Somebody want to make a perception check for me?
Sure, I'll make it.
Yeah.
Cool.
Oh, that was bad. 6.
6. You can't make out much in the darkness, even with your elf eyes. But you assume the road ahead is clear, and you continue to. Sorry, hold on. You continue to travel along. I want to stop. That work? Okay.
You shouted stop and typed it at the same time. That's right.
Yeah.
There we go. That's better.
Ooh, spooky.
It's very,
Dark
very
Ominous.
dark,
Ooh.
Olin, and you can't really see much of what's ahead. You think you see something, but you're not sure. Who's sat
I'll
on
tell the group.
Who sat on the cart and who sat up front?
I imagine I'm driving because I actually have the skill to drive.
Yeah,
a car,
actually that's good.
so-
But I'd say Axe and Edmund, you're probably driving. Gragnar, Olin, and Caecilia show in the back.
Okay.
Yeah.
Out of nowhere, Olin, who is looking, something jumps up to try and grab you. What armor class are you?
Ooh.
13?
13.
Ruh-roh.
Yeah, indeed.
First of all, take off 5 piercing damage
Okie doke.
and roll a strength saving throw.
Yes.
What did you roll?
I rolled a 4.
A 4. Something jumps up the cart and bites you on the arm for that 5 piercing damage. The force of this thing jumping up at you knocks you prone, and you fall onto your front. What are we doing, guys?
Killing
I see?
it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Can we see where it went?
Make a perception check, Ragnar.
11.
11. Whatever it was, it jumped over Olin, and you can see just in the faint outline, I assume this cart has stopped. It's now running around, and it's making its way back.
I ready my
well,
hands.
Okay.
Do I
Roll
stop
perception.
the cart, draw my weapons?
Roll, not perception. Bloody, what's it called? Initiative.
Initiative.
Roll me some initiative.
Oh.
Don't sound too excited, folks. Oh, no.
5.
That's a
No,
terrible.
that was the reaction to my roll.
Oh, that's even worse. Sorry, I'm talking to myself. Hold on. 5 for you, Caecilius.
Yep.
Okay. Axe, what did you get?
8.
8?
Yep.
Okay. Gragnar, what did you get?
13.
13. Edmund, what did you get?
I also got 13.
13 for Edmund. Olin, what did you get?
4.
4 for Olin. Okay. Edmund, you first. You can see
Okay.
this thing, I'd say, is about 15 feet ahead of you.
Okay. Well, I will leg it that way and try and stab it with my sword. I reckon.
Okay. Yep. Yeah. Roll for attack.
Okay. That will be a 23.
Hold on. Let me just roll some HP for these people. Wow, that's terrible. That's better.
He's fudging. He's fudging.
Okay. So roll for damage.
Damage. Okay. That is going to be 5 damage.
5. Okay. Whatever you hit.
And-
Yeah.
Okay, and then I will use my War Priest ability to attack it again because I can
Yeah.
I can
go for it.
attack whenever I've attacked. Yep.
Yep.
This time it's only going to be an 11 though.
11. No. So whatever you hit, it managed to duck out the way for that second attack. Okay.
Okay.
Gragnar,
That's
you
me done.
next.
Yep.
Gragnar.
Yeah, I will run over towards it as well.
Okay.
Try and hit it.
Yep. Go for it. Roll for damage. Roll attack. Sorry.
12.
12. That just hits. Roll for damage.
10.
10.
Yeah, 10.
What did you just use?
My flail.
Your flail. You got a 10. My goodness, a 1d8. What? Yeah.
Plus
Okay.
3.
Okay. Okay. Okay, just give me a second. DC of 5. It was a 10, correct?
Yep.
Okay, just give me a second. Oh, no. So whatever it was, you hear it gurgle. And yeah, it stops moving. You look around. And Axe, something is coming for you now. In fact, no, actually, no. You hear noise. Could everybody... You hear what sounds like a howl, but it's like gurgling. It's like a... Ah! Could everybody please roll a wisdom saving throw?
8.
8.
18.
18. Ragnar?
15.
15. Okay.
15.
15, and Edmund.
I crit saved, so that's a 23.
Okay, Caecilius.
Thanks.
The sound of what you've just heard is reminiscent of some of the dreams and some of the things you have studied, and you begin to shake uncontrollably. You are now frightened.
Oh, damn. Okay.
I'll just remind myself what that does.
Just enabled on D&D Beyond. A frightened creature has disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls while the source of its fear is within line of sight.
There you go.
I can't willingly move closer towards it.
So you see that outline, and whatever it is now circling. I say it's now at least within 15 feet of Caecilius and Axe. Next up is Axe.
About it.
What's that?
Can I firebolt it?
Yes, you may.
Would be a 10.
A 10. So you do the familiar, you gather flame in your hand and throw it in the direction of this new threat. It misses, but as it goes by, you see the outline of fur and, for some reason, blood and flesh.
Can I also then action surge and take another attack?
Oh yeah, you're a fighter, aren't you?
Yeah.
So, let me just see. So, action surge, was it?
Yep.
You could take one additional action on your turn. Yeah, of course. Yeah, so whatever you want to do.
Then can I draw my longsword and just run at it and hit?
Yeah, so go run up and make an attack roll.
15?
15, yes, that hits.
11.
11?
Yep.
Ah. Well,
Don't sound too disappointed.
11.
Again.
Ooh, so yeah, you cleave into whatever this creature was. And you look around, you see that Caecilius, who was shaking, now gathers his composure.
Oof.
You're now left with the corpses of two. You don't even know what.
Can I go and inspect what one of them is?
Yeah, I'd like to check them out,
Yeah.
please.
So remember, you are in darkness, so have you got a torch on you?
Yeah, I've got a torch. Just
Yeah.
Okay, so I'd
whack
say...
one on.
So yeah, so Edmund whacks up a torch and you go over. Make an investigation check.
There's both of us, or just
Yes.
Edmund?
Both of you.
I got a
15.
14. Oh,
What did you get, Caecilius?
15.
15. So you go over and yeah, you recognise those features that briefly flashed up when Axe threw the firebolt at it. It's a wolf, but the wolf, if you hadn't known you just killed it, you'd assumed it had been dead for a few weeks.
oh, there's some
Ooh.
sort of diseasey god nonsense going on here.
Well,
There was
Morgan
also-
was the god of disease and secrecy.
Yeah.
It makes
There was
sense.
also mention of wolves in the diary entry.
Oh, there wasn't there? Nice.
Mhm.
Well, there might be more of them, so we'd best be wary as we continue on our journey.
Mm.
Okay. So, assuming the danger has passed, I'm guessing we get back into the cart.
Yeah.
And we continue.
I think I'll
on.
be a bit more trying to be more vigilant, if that makes any sense. Like when
Yeah,
we go,
yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
like,
I'd say for the next, yeah, make a perception check, Caecilius. Make a perception check with advantage because you're being extra wary.
oh no, that is stupid. It's like cocked. and it's like topped between a 14 and a crit. Grr. That was a 15, but with advantage. Sorry, let me do that one again. Ooh, yeah, 15.
15. So, as you guys are traveling through the night, you and Edmund decide to keep your torches up, and the more you travel, it's weirder. It's like you can see in front of you with the torch, and yet the further you go on, the darker and darker it seems to get. Even though you're thinking about how time works, and you're like, the dawn should be breaking soon. You keep traveling, and you keep traveling, and looking at the notes that you got from the diary, and looking around you, you think we should be around near the village by now. But dawn still hasn't broke. And then it gets just light enough so you can see in front of you. And you realise, well, this was pointless, because now there's nothing but a thick fog in front of you.
Oh, no.
It's the same kind of light as when dawn just breaks, but there's no hint of orange or yellow that you get from the sun just rising. It's just grey and darkness, and a sort of like dark blue tint and everything. You guys don't have dark vision, Edmund and Caecilius, but you can see in front of you enough. But you imagine this is what it's like to look in a dark space with dark vision, where it's just colourless,
right,
and dim. As you make your way through the fog, you start to see little signs of almost civilization, little ruined stone walls, and like old dry stone walls that have crumbled. I'll say that through the night, as you travelled this last bit, you managed to all get a long rest. So if anybody
excellent.
Everybody put a long rest in anyway. I'd say we took it in turns and fell asleep on the cart while Caecilius kept watch when he could.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And let me just check something so it's not ruined by everything. As the fog just begins to clear, you find yourself on a path surrounded by dry stone wall.
Oh.
Are we on roll 20?
We are.
Yeah.
I am.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I can see. Oh, I thought half of it hadn't loaded.
Bottom left-hand corner.
Yeah. I was zoomed in too much.
I'm not putting you guys on, so forgive me. Try and do that now. And let me know if you all manage to control it again. You should be able to, but let me know if you can't. Are you able to, guys?
Let's have a look. Hang on. Not at the moment, no.
No.
Not at the moment.
I can ping.
Okay, let me see. Apologies.
No worries.
What do I do? Oh wait, settings. Controlled by Emma. Save. Okay, Emma, yours should be done now. Pete.
Yep.
Stu.
Oh, hang on. Yes.
Ariel. And...
Yep.
Come on. Finally, Sam.
Yep.
Cool. So, we are here in the village of Keelhall. I just need to search for some stuff. That will do. We are on the cart, and as you get to the start of this area where you are right now, The horses seem to buckle and don't want to go any further.
Well, I suppose we'll tie them up and leave them at the outskirts. Horse
Yep.
and cart ain't going to be much use for fighting anyway.
Yep, that's fine.
Mhm.
Cool.
So you do. So you do that, and then you see where you are. All you can see with the thick fog is this path in front of you. But where would you like to go?
So we head up the path. Shall I take the front? I'm in the big armour.
Yeah,
Mhm.
Yeah,
I'm going to take the rear.
Yeah.
Because feeling a bit cautious. Going to
Mhm.
give Mrs. Clippity Clop a rub on her nose.
Okay. So, what do we want to do? Do you want to just keep heading down towards this path?
How big is the village? Or what we can like how far can we see ahead of us?
With you can essentially you can see what I have unveiled there. That's how thick the fog is.
Right, well, I say we
Okay.
venture into the fog, but very carefully and with weapons drawn. How does that sound, everybody?
Can I do an
Sound good.
Arcana check to see if this is magical?
Yeah, make an Arcana check.
13.
13. The way the weather is occurring, the way this darkness is occurring, you're like, yeah, this isn't natural. You assume that some sort of magic is causing the darkness, possibly even the fog.
Okay.
Before we set out, can I cast Divine Sense?
Divine Sense, what does that do?
I can detect good and evil until the end of my next turn. I can sense anything affected by the Hollow spell or another location of any celestial fiend or undead within 60 feet.
Yeah, you don't need to make a roll for that, do you? You just
No.
that is not behind total cover. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just going to measure 60 feet for no particular reason. Where's the... Nope. Where's the rulers? The 60 feet. Okay.
Oh, right
From
from
where,
that. Okay.
from where you are? 60 feet. Okay. Gragnar, this is the first time you've done this as a paladin. You call upon your goddess and try to sense anything of a good or evil nature around you. Here, can you see that ping?
Mm-hmm.
You know there's definitely something undead.
Oh, well.
Here,
So I'll... Yep.
you know there is definitely something undead. Here, you know there is definitely something undead. And let me just check. Yeah.
Do you relay this, or is this you just?
Yes, yeah, sorry, yeah. So
Oh,
I'll
right.
I'll kind of turn to everyone and say, I can sense like 3 undead beings ahead of us. One kind of directly ahead of us, one to the right, and one very close to us on the left.
You see a light appear in Edmund's eyes. Not like an actual light, but kind of, you know, the light of excitement appears in his eyes. And he just goes, oh, the goddess is being very generous this day. And he kneels down, whips his sword out, places it in front of him, and offers a quick prayer to the goddess of war, whom he's about to honour with glorious combat.
Ooh.
Okay.
Mm.
Edmund leading the charge, I'd say you move somewhere that's, let's see, 1, 2, that's 30 feet in front of you. Anyway, you want, as long as it's 30 feet.
Okay, I'll just move directly up the road 30 feet.
Yep, okay.
About there. Is that about right?
Yep, okay, so let me just reveal what I can there. This music's great.
Isn't it?
Yep.
Very suspenseful.
Oh,
Okay. So you find yourself at the start of a village. To the west is the remains of a building. The black bits you can see there are where walls have knocked down and become decrepit.
Yep.
The one to the right is in a bit more of a better state, but yeah, the village itself is completely abandoned.
Okay.
The weird brown
what's this
squiggly
bit?
thing, that is a dead.
Yeah.
That is a dead tree, of course.
Ah, okay. And can I see anything bad looking?
Make a perception check.
14.
14. You see in the corner here, there is something lurking about. Let's see if has that appeared?
Yep.
See something crouched over. You can see it's like moving in a bit of an odd way, not in a natural human way. It looks like it's some kind of naked humanoid creature.
Right. Edmund shouts back, Greg, no one fibbing, there's baddies!
I'm guessing you'll follow up. Path.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
okay, move yourselves into the positions you'd like to be. And this creature, I'd say, now can see enough of you. So roll initiative, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Oh.
Oh no. I got a natural
Also-
20 for initiative. The worst possible time to get a natural 20.
Okay,
Why?
so
You
hold
are
on.
going the most firstest.
Okay, so we've got. Let me just check this. So what did you get, Owen?
23.
23. Gragnar,
15.
15. Caecilius,
4.
4. Axe,
20.
20.
Yep.
Edmund,
4.
4 for Edmund. And let me just roll again. Blah, blah, blah. Oh, terrible. Okay. Olin, from where you are up first.
Where's the ruler? How close can I get to that thing?
What's your speed? 30.
Yeah.
Each square is 5 feet.
Yeah, you can get right up to it.
Oh, yeah, okay. I'll go right up to him and I will try to. Can I try and hide on my way to him as a bonus action?
I'd say yes, because of the fog. Yeah, you could probably try and follow the shadows of the fog.
Nice. Do I have to roll stealth for that? Probably.
Yeah, props.
Yes. 16.
16. Okay. Let me just check his perception. Oh no, that's a 10. So yeah, you managed to just check something. Sorry.
Great. Wait,
So
was that a yes?
yeah, I'm just writing down their health. Sorry. And again. Okay.
Okay, so I'm gonna try and attack with advantage because I'm hidden.
Yep.
Stab him with my rapier.
Yep.
23 and 23.
Yep, that hits.
Great. Nine.
So, yep, you plunge your rapier into this corpse, and you look up, and this face is staring back at you. And in its mouth, you can see what looks like a skeletal human hand that it's been gnawing on. And it just stares at you.
Sometimes.
Axe, you're up next.
Is that the only one we see?
Actually, Olin, but where you are, you can see now that under that ruined wall, another one is inside that building.
Okay, I'm just gonna shout if that's okay, DM.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
that's
shout
fine.
to tell everyone that there's another one in there.
Okay, so Axe.
Can I kind of move up towards them, firebolt the one that's near Olin, and kind of head for like the building for my next go? If that makes sense.
Yeah, how much movement have you got?
I think it's 30 as well.
30? I mean, because Firebolt's what, like 120 foot or something stupid?
120.
120, I'd say, yeah. So as long as you, I'd say, you'd have to maybe move 5 foot to get in line to hit. You'd have to at least move minimum here to be in line for that first one. That's with Olin. And then you'd have to, yeah, you could move towards the back. Remember this black bit here, that's an entrance way to that building.
Sorry, I think I missed the second half of what you said there.
Sorry, okay, so you could move here and hit with a firebolt. If you wanted to go towards the second one, remember the black bit here is knockdown wall, so you could walk through there if you needed to.
Yes, if I go and to kind of, do we have to go 3, 4, 5? Is that 30? That's 25. Yeah, firebolt
no.
that one, and then I'm kind of.
That's I'd say that's 20 feet. So you got 10 feet of movement left. Yep. Who do you want to firebolt? That one next to Olin.
Yeah, the one next to Olin.
Yep. Okay.
I'm
Go
ready
for
for
it.
the other one.
Yep. Roll for attack.
Hang on. It helps if I'm actually look at my spells. 15 to hit.
Yes, that hits.
For 4 points of damage.
4 points. So yeah, you hit it, bursts into flame. It's affected, but it doesn't cry out in any sort of pain, which is odd. Gragnar, you're up next.
Okay, I guess I will go in the building and attack that one.
Yeah, go for it. So 5, 10, 15, 20. You could probably use 25 foot of movement to get into the building.
Can I get to there?
That'd be 30 feet. Yep.
Yeah, I'll do that, and I'll just smack it with my flail.
Yeah, go for it. Roll for attack.
That was, I can't see because the dice isn't 11.
11. Ooh, no. So your flail, you don't quite get the momentum to hit it hard enough. And it just swings wide. So anything else? You've got any bonus actions you want to use?
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
No, I'll just do that.
Okay, cool. It is now the one next to Olin's turn. So it is going to hit out at you with its claws, Olin. So I'm going to roll for this. Ooh, 7? Does 7 hit?
No.
Okay. Okay, so yeah, it tries to. It doesn't manage to hit you.
What kind of attack was it doing?
Claws, like a melee
Claws.
weapon attack.
Yeah.
Sorry. And then it's gonna start moving over 5. What is it? 30 feet? Yep. 5, 10. It goes over there. Did you see where it went?
Yeah. It's still black at the moment, that area.
Good.
Oh.
Actually, I'd say now that Olin's there, you can probably see.
Still black. Guards shall not know.
Yeah, you can see this now. Okay, now it is Edmund's turn.
Okay, Edmund is going to. So that one's run off over in this direction.
Yes.
So I think what I'll do is I will hang on. 5, 10, 15, 20. I think I can get to about there with my movement.
Yep.
And I will. I'll give it the old sacred flame. I reckon if I can see
Ooh.
it from there.
Yeah, you will do. Yeah.
Dexterity saving throw. You need to
Saving
make
throw.
against 13.
13. Do you add dex modifiers to saving throws, or is that only if you?
If they're you add dex modifiers to it, but that will say if they're proficient in it or not. So yeah, if they've got dexterity modifiers, you add them to it. Yeah.
Cool. It's 9.
Yes, it takes 1d8 radiant damage.
Oh!
It takes 1 radiant.
It
damage.
takes 1. So yeah, you see this, and it kind of
sizzle it lightly.
Yeah, like when like an ash comes off like a bonfire and hits you, and you go ah. Yeah.
And Edmund kind of clicks his fingers. You know, when a lighter isn't working properly, Edmund just does that motion with his fingers. Kind of what happened then? Should have been better than that.
Yeah. Sorry. I mean, I'll don't zoom in on the tokens that I've just found for free, please.
Why?
Well, now I have to.
This guy just twerking just in the background there. Okay, Caecilius, it is your turn.
Damn. If I moved up to... Ooh. Oh, wrong tool selected. Select mode. Here. Can I see him from there?
Yeah, you'll be able to see through. Your friends aren't taking up that much space.
As long as it's not more than 3/4 cover, it's fine.
No, yeah, I would say he's in perfect line of sight there.
Perfect. I'm going to cast Eldritch Blast on him.
Yeah, go for it.
That would be 21.
Yeah, let me think. Yes, that hits.
And that would be 12 damage.
Ooh, 12, yeah, so a severe shock of green energy goes through and hits this creature. Hitting it really hard, it starts wailing. You thought it couldn't feel pain, but maybe it does, or maybe it's just the kind of magic that Caecilius has. Okay, with Gragnar nearest to it, it's going to attack with its claws against him. Ooh, that's 16.
Nope.
Yep, didn't think
doesn't
so.
hurt.
So it's seeing that it's not doing much of an effect. It is going to over here, and now it is Olin's turn.
Is it running away?
It has ran in a direction.
Yeah, okay, I'll run after it. Sure, why not?
Okay, where would you like to go?
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There, and then Olin will try and stab it again with her rapier.
Okay, yeah, roll for an attack.
18.
Yes, that hits. Roll for damage.
10 damage.
Yeah, so you stab through it, and it doesn't even make a sound. It just kind of flops, and as you pull the rapier out, the dead weight goes, and it drops to the ground, seemingly dead.
Seemingly dead?
It's dead.
Okay.
Or is it?
I'm gonna shout to everyone. This is seemingly dead now.
No, it's definitely dead.
It's definitely seemingly dead.
Thanks for the clarification.
Does it have anything on it?
I'd say you've had an action. You can look on the next turn. I'd say.
Oh, okay. No problems.
Emma, are you back?
Yeah,
Cool.
sorry.
It's your turn now.
Cool. Can I look around and see if I can see any others?
Make a perception check.
Oh. 6.
6. The fog is too thick, and you can't quite make out anything else without getting closer.
Can I hold my action with like a firebolt ready in case there's something comes up?
Yeah, of course you can.
Cool.
Yeah. Sorry, that was an accident. Okay, so you're holding your action until something appears. Axe.
Holding it until I see something that isn't one of us 5.
Yeah, that's fine. Okay, Gragnar, you next.
Okay, I will move up here.
Okay.
See if I can see anything.
Oh, there we go. Yeah, you see a few things. You see that the ghoul has run here, and you remember that when you cast your spell, it also picked up a few other undead presence as well.
Ooh.
What would you like to do?
Oh my
Gragnar?
goodness.
There was definitely more than one at each location. I will just hold my attack in case they come at me.
Okay. Which means it is now these ghouls' turn.
Uh-oh.
So let me enter here. First one is going to come and try and get you here, Gragnar. And I'll say, now that it's here, yeah, you can make that attack first.
Just a regular attack, is it? Yeah.
Yes, if that's what you're holding, yeah.
Yeah. 19.
19, yep, that hits.
And 10.
10. So this first ghoul, you get your rhythm back, and as it comes, you whack, and the weight of your flail takes its head clean off, and it drops to the ground.
Nice.
And then this next one comes up. So I'm just going to go, which is, yep, and then, which is, okay. As this one now moves up, Gragnar, and will attack with its claws, which is a 19 to hit.
Yep, hits.
Cool. And that is this amount of damage. That is 5 slashing damage. And I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Yeah.
Never good.
5.
Oh.
5.
Oh no!
You are now paralyzed.
Oh my god!
Oh no.
Ooh.
I'm going to make that one.
Can't move or speak.
You cannot
Fail
move.
strength and dex throws. Ugh.
Attack rolls against the creature have advantage, which is great because you are very hard to hit. Any creature that hits the creature is a critical hit if the attacker is within 5 feet. And now this one's going to come over.
Oh my goodness me.
9, 10, 15,
Oh my
20.
god.
And
The
this
dangerous
one,
guys.
this one is going to see you on the floor and is going to give your juicy goblin face a
A
bite.
lovely kiss.
So it's got
Oh.
advantage. That's a
And
3
it's biting him in the face.
and a 17.
Just misses.
It just misses. So,
Wouldn't it be a crit? Sorry to.
any attack that hits the creature, is a crit.
Oh, sorry, got you.
If it crit
Not
hits,
crits to hit.
So he
Yeah.
got
Caecilius, same
very
team.
I know, I'm sorry.
Kill me.
Speaking of which, it is now Caecilius' turn.
Okie pokey, I am going to move up. Oop, I'm going to move up here.
Okay.
And I am
Hold
going
on.
to...
Before you do anything.
Okay.
There's 10 more.
Okay, go for it.
Okay. Right. 5, 10. Each square's 5, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm going to move a bit more. Move there. And I'm going to cast a 15-foot cone
Ooh.
lightly in front of me so that it hits these two, but not Gragnar. So,
A 15-foot cone.
yeah. I put a cone.
When you say 15-foot cone,
It'll be like that kind of shape.
a 15-foot cone would be 5, 10, 15. Why would that not hit Gragnar?
Because he can aim it.
Yeah,
Oh,
you see where I'm
okay.
looking?
Okay, so you're trying to aim it so the cone essentially goes, so 5, 10, 15, and then I'll say 5, 10, 10, 15. Okay, yeah, that makes more sense.
Yeah, makes sense. Cool. Right, and I'm going to cast Burning Hands.
Well, you hit Gragnar anyway. No, you don't. Okay, cast Burning Hands. What is that? Is that a saving throw or
It's a saving throw of a dex save of 13.
dex save of 13? So I'll roll 2.
Yep.
That is a miss, and that is both. That is a natural 1. Okay, so both of them, don't. They failed.
Okay, so they're going to take the full brunt of this, which is 3d6,
Oh God!
which is 8 damage. So they both take 8 damage.
Thank goodness. Okay, no. Okay, yep.
One of those was a 1. That's quite annoying.
Okay, great. That's real good news for me.
Yes, excellent. Well done, you. Must be proud of yourself.
And then the other one got killed. So Olin, it is your turn. Olin.
Oh, sorry. You cut out. Wait. So which ones are still alive? Are both of them still alive near Gragnar?
Yeah. Sorry. Let me remove these ones. As fun as it was to have these around, and I'm just going to clear the drawers as well. Sorry, everybody.
Yeah. Great.
Yes. The two in front of Gragnar are both still alive.
Great. Can I try and hide again? Then.
Where would you like to hide?
I mean, there's the building there, kind of between Gragnar and Caecilius.
Yeah.
There's those red lines as well. I mean,
Yeah. So the red lines
any
are
of those things.
the red lines are the broken dry stone wall. But yeah, you can try and hide behind the building or the wall. It's up to you. Just move to where you'd like to try and hide.
Joke. I mean, to be honest, probably there, so that I'm within reach of.
I'd say you could hide. You could go here. Right here.
Wait, hang on. Where was I? Was I there? I was.
5,
was
10,
I there?
15, 20, 25, 30. Yeah, I say you could hide about there.
About that. Okay, yeah. Never mind. I'll just try and stab them. Otherwise, they can't even attack.
Okay.
Okay, yeah. I'll just try and stab.
Yep.
20, not natural.
Wow. Yeah, that hits.
Yep. 5. I'm not sure what the crit
5.
is for a.
If it's not
for a
natural.
rapier.
If it's
Yeah,
not
if it's-
natural, then yeah, I think it's only certain abilities that allow you to
Yeah, I think so
Yeah,
too.
for everyone.
Yep, then 5.
Okay, so yeah, you stab it and it looks at you, but it's not going down just yet. Axe, your turn.
Cool. Can I?
How is she doing that?
I want to know how to do that.
Oh, you can. Oh, actually, you can.
Can I run? Sorry. Okay. Can I run this way? So 1, 2, 3, there. And then hit.
Where did you? Yeah, you know what? Screw it.
Outwards.
Go
Cool.
for it.
And then can I hit it with my longsword?
Yes, you may.
For 7.
7. No, so the weight of the longsword, because you've not used it in a while, it's kind of a bit off balance, so you don't quite get the hit right, and it misses. Anything else? X?
No,
Okay,
that's it.
that's fine. Okay, Gragnar, you are paralyzed, but blah blah blah.
I haven't had a
You
go.
can. Basically, it's Gragnar's turn now.
Oh, right, okay.
Edmund should have gone before me, thinking about it.
Oh,
Yeah, well, same initiative as Caecilius.
Yeah.
oh. Okay, you go first, Edmund. I don't know what happened. Sorry.
Don't worry. Is the red, is that passable, or is that like a high wall?
You can pass. It's a building, so you can pass through the front. Sorry, you can pass through the
Okay,
front
cool. So I can
or
go
the back.
5, 10, 15,
Yep.
20,
Yep.
25,
Yep.
30.
Yes.
Around there for my movement, and then I will hit this one as hard as I can with my sword.
Okay. Yeah. Roll for attack.
That's going to be an 8. But
8.
then I'll
Ooh,
use my
no.
War Priest ability to try it again, and that is a 14.
Yes, that just hits. Go for it.
Ah, lovely. Have some of that. That'll be 5 damage.
5. So yeah. What weapon did you use?
Oh, you've cut out, sorry.
Sorry. What weapon do you use?
Longsword.
Alongside, yes. So you just slash it in half.
Yeah.
And it goes down
Oh, nice.
like a
Oh, nice.
like a bag of shit.
For you, my goddess, he shouts.
Gragnar, you can repeat your saving throw at the end of your turn. So roll a Constitution saving throw.
Okay. 12.
12. Yep. So you managed to shake off the paralysis and you stand up, but that is the end of your turn. Now it is this one lone poor creature's turn, and he's going to try and attack Edmund. And that will be a 21 to hit.
Oh, that hits me.
Yep. Okay, just roll some damage here.
I'll dodge.
Oh, come on. Yep, that is 7 damage, slashing damage.
Oof.
And could
7
you roll
damage, yeah,
a Constitution saving throw, please?
I can. Shall right now. That is a 12.
12. So yeah, these claws dig into you, and you can feel something kind of course into your veins, but your battle-hardened body shakes it off
Yes.
quickly, and you
I
stand
flex.
to attention.
Flex.
And now
Stand to attention.
it's going to go. It is heading northwest somewhere. So it's headed in this direction. And now it is. Edmund, technically it's your turn again. So yeah, Edmund, if you can.
Oh, right. Lovely. Wow, I thought it'd been a while since I'd had a go.
Yeah,
Got really
sorry.
confused.
So I don't know
Right.
what happened.
No, don't worry, it's fine. Right, I will skip ahead a couple of half my movement just to see to there, if you can see that. Just
Okay.
to see what is revealed.
Oops, sorry. Come on. we are. This is all you can see.
Okay, so that was half my movement, and then I will take 2, 3 to there, and that's the end of my movement.
Okay, let's take a look.
Surrounded by.
Just realised how far ahead of everyone I am now, but that's all right. That's normal movement. Normal
Okay.
movement for everyone else.
Now it is
can
Caecilius's turn. Oh, sorry, go on, Edmund. Yeah, what do you want to do?
Yeah, can I see any baddies?
Make a perception check.
Okay. That will be a 22.
A 22.
Yeah.
You can just see the top of the baddie. The top of the baddie is right around here.
Ah, right, okay.
But it looks like because you can only see the top of them, it looks like they've descended into some kind of pit.
Oh, right, okay.
And that's why you can only see the top of the head. But if you wanted to aim at it, you could hit it.
If I'm allowed to, I will
Yes,
bang a
yes.
sacred flame. I will sacred flame it.
Okay, yeah, roll the damage or what? Is it damage or is it a saving throw?
You dexterity saving throw against 13.
Okay. Oh! 5.
Excellent. Hang on. Where's the
Why have
damage
you
gone?
forsaken me, my plastic friend?
Come to me, spell list. Where have you gone? No, I don't want bonus feature. There it is, sacred flame. That will be 1. One damage again.
So yeah, you just managed to scrape the top of its head and it kind of squeals a
Lightly
bit.
singe it. Yeah. Take that. Oh, come on now.
Now it is Caecilius's turn.
Now I would have seen a giant pillar of flame, even if it only.
Yeah,
slightly
you
singed.
heaven.
Know there's something
would
over
have
there.
seen the direction in which. So yeah, I say you all know which direction. If you want to do a ranged attack, you'll know where it is.
Okay, then I would like to attack it with Eldritch Blast.
And you've got spell snipe, haven't you?
I do, yes.
Which gives you just roll the attack.
Ooh, 10.
10. It's too far away and the fog is too thick for you to get a good aim on it. And it just fires straight over.
Okay. I will, though, move over a bit. So, are we saying that's 5, or is that 10?
So that's 5, yeah, 5.
Okay, 5, 10, 15, 20, and then can I see it a bit clearer next turn, potentially?
You can now see just into the start of this pit.
Yeah, I'm going to move. So, 25. And
Okay.
that'll be it. That's my turn.
Okay, perfect. Olin, it's your turn.
Yes, I am going to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I'm gonna leg it and use my extra my bonus action to dash to really run really far.
So you've dashed.
And then stab. Yeah.
Wait, can you dash and stab?
Yeah, dash is a bonus action for me.
For you,
Since level 2.
For you, okay, right. Okay.
Yeah.
So I'd say,
Yep, as a rogue.
So you've now,
Yep.
Now that you are in the pit, you reveal the rest.
Oh wait, yeah. Yeah, oh yeah, let's go for it. And then I'll just stab.
Okay, hold on.
22.
Yeah, that's enough. Roll for damage.
4.
4. Oh, it is just enough. You pierce the creature and it falls to the ground. But now that you are in the pit,
Mm.
you notice that there are 3 things in there
Dear God.
with you.
Oh boy. Guys, there's 3 things in here.
And let me just roll initiative.
Are they friendly?
Hold on, let me
I-
check. No. I'm just going to roll initiative for them. Oh, wow, really bad initiative. Okay, so they will now fit exactly where the other enemies were in the lineup. Okay, fine. Let me just do some HP. 1, 2, 3. So we've got, okay. Pardon me while I do this. Yep. Oh, this music is perfect for this. Thank you. Thank you, people on YouTube. You will be credited. Okay. They're exactly in the same initiative order. Okay, so Axe, it is you next. Let me just get rid of this guy as well. Where am I?
So I'm going to run in that direction.
Yep.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think I can get to there. Am I close enough to be able to see them?
Yeah, so you can now see into the pit.
Cool. Well, I can't reach them with the sword, so firebolt.
Which one would you like to attack? The left, middle, or
The
right?
one that's kind of... The one that's directly in front of me, so right?
Yeah, go for it.
Cool. That was a 20.
Yes, that hits.
For 7 points of damage.
7. Wonderful. Anything else?
No, that's it.
Cool.
Thank you.
Gragnar.
Okay, I will move. I'll move to there.
Yeah, that looks okay to me.
I will hold my attack if they get close. As a bonus action, can I cast Shield of Faith on Erlin?
Oh, cheers, man.
Let me take a look. Shield of Faith. Actually,
Yeah, I'm guessing that's a good thing, which is why I'm
Plus-
saying thank
yeah.
you.
You get +2 AC for 10 minutes. Wow. It says here
Oof.
it's concentration. Does that sound? Sounds a bit unfair.
Yeah, so that means that Gragnar wouldn't be able to cast another concentration spell whilst concentrating on that.
And if he gets hit, it dispels. Is that correct?
Yeah, depending on the amount of damage, the amount of damage he takes is the DC to disrupt his concentration. Or yeah, it's in the player's handbook. I can't remember where it is.
We'll
But
figure
I think
it out.
it's like a minimum of 10 or 10 plus damage.
Okay. I'll say yes. I'll say yes. You can cast that. So yeah, Olin, you now have a +2 to your AC going forward.
Yeah, and that's the rhythm.
And now Gragnar is holding his action. Cool. So now it is these creatures' turn. So this first one is going to go up to Olin, which is the closest person to it, and it is going to slam into her for a total of 19. Olin, does that hit with your buff?
Yes, it does. Yeah, it does.
Cool. That is 4 bludgeoning damage.
Okie doke.
And that's going to leave that one. The next one is going to come up to Axe because it saw her try and attack the other one. And same again, Axe, it's going to slam into you, which is 18.
A hit.
Cool, and that is another 4 bludgeoning damage. And then this last one is going to crawl out of the pit towards Edmund for 12 damage. 12 attacks, sorry.
Edmund laughs.
Okay. Yeah, it tries to slam, and Edmund is just too hardy to be affected. So
what are you trying to do? Give me a hug. You're trying to give me a hug. Come on, fight properly. He screams at it.
When you scream that at the creature, Edmund, it looks up at you, and it looks like it understood what you just said.
And we go, oh,
All
okay then.
All it says back is,
Right.
now it is your turn, Edmund.
Okay, Edmund will. I think Edmund's going to call on the blessings of the goddess, and he's going to cast divine favor on himself. This basically means for the next minute,
Yes.
I can add 1d4 radiant damage to the damage of my attacks.
Ooh.
As my sword kind of sparks.
Concentration
with the power
up to
of
1
my
minute. Yeah,
deity.
your prayer empowers you with divine radiance. Yeah, go for it.
Yeah, so I start basically glowing, and then I hit the thing in front of me with my sword.
Yeah, roll for that.
Okay, that is going to be a 20, not natural.
Yep, that hits.
Cool, so that's going to be a d8, which will be, so that's 8 damage plus a d4. Let me just roll a d4.
Oof.
Roll. And then 4 radiant damage on top of that.
So what? That's 12?
12 damage in total,
12,
4
yeah.
of it radiant.
Yep, so you hit it and it kind of glows with a strange energy and nearly crumbles and just manages to stand up. For something that doesn't look alive, it certainly doesn't look like it's going to live much longer.
And that is the end of my turn.
Perfect. Caecilius.
I'm going to cast Eldritch Blast on the one directly in front of me.
Okay, yeah, go for it.
Ooh. Does a 7 hit?
Oh, no, it doesn't. So, yeah, you fire and it just, again, fires straight over the head. Getting used to the height of the pit and where you are is a bit difficult. But no, you don't hit.
Otherwise, now I'm just going to move back a bit.
Okay.
That's my turn.
And now it's Olin's turn.
Yeah, I'll just stab the one next to me again.
Go for it, yeah, roll for attack.
23.
Yeah, that hits. What the heck?
Yeah, 9 damage.
Yeah, so you just pierce like a shish kebab. And but it doesn't seem to feel any pain like the other things. It's slightly different to what you were fighting before. It looks a bit familiar, but yeah, it's definitely not affected as much by pain.
Okay.
Axe.
Wait.
Sorry,
as my bonus action, I'm just gonna dash away from it just to make it less likely to hit me.
That's fine. Axe.
Can I hit the one that's next to me with my longsword?
Yeah, you'll be able to, yeah.
Crit fail.
Crit fail!
Oh,
no!
no.
So, you completely fail, unfortunately. So you as you swing your longsword back, you forget to grip it and it just drops behind you.
Excellent. I was going to action surge. So luckily I've got a short sword, so can I hit it with my short sword instead?
Yes, of course you can. So seeing that she's dropped her long sword, you see Axe pull out her short sword instead and go for that attack.
12.
12, yes, that hits.
Oh, cool. For 9 damage.
For 9 damage. Yep. Okay, it is now the creature's turn. So the first one is going to stumble back towards you, Olin, and roll for an attack. Which is 14 damage. 14 to attack, to hit.
Oh, no, it doesn't. Thanks to Gragnar.
Yeah.
Doesn't manage to do anything. The next one, which is going to crumble out of the pit and try and hit Axe here, which is an 18 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Yep. That is 2 bludgeoning damage. It's just going to leave it there. And then the third one, with what looks like its last breath, you could call it, is going to attack Edmund again, which is, a 15 to hit.
Edmund just goes, "Come on, you're not even
No
trying."
way! Oh, unbelievable. Okay, now it is Edmund's turn again.
Sorry, is that my turn?
It is, yeah.
I'll hit it with my sword.
Yep, go for it.
And I will get a 12.
12, yep, that hits.
Cool. Oh, sorry, I got 1d8. That will be 10 plus. That went very well. 14. That will be 14 damage.
So you all see as holy light seems to erupt from Edmund's weapon, and in a flash, you see that where once stood this creature, it now just lies on the ground, broken, and its limbs in different inhuman angles.
That's excellent. I then glance around. Is anyone hurting particularly badly?
Make a perception check.
Okay. Hang on. Give me a second. That will be an 18. Edmund's on fire tonight.
Yep, okay, so if anybody is hurting, you may tell Edmund, but you cannot tell how badly you are hurting.
I am hurting.
Okay, so...
You are hurting.
Yeah, so...
Olin is always hurting in all battles, it seems.
Olin is in constant pain.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, then Edmund will use his movement to move to here to back Axe up, and then we'll shout a healing word at Olin. So you will get... Oh, there you go, 7 hit points back.
Oh.
And what is today's healing word?
Healing word is Shazam. Hops down into the pit to back Axe up against the zombie and just turns around and goes, Shazam, finger guns. You better, Shazam.
So yes, he uses a healing word, and yeah, you managed to heal Axe of some healing some points. Perfect.
The end of a very successful turn. Thank you, everybody. Thank you.
This is now Cassilius' turn.
I'm going to cast the Warlock staple of Eldritch Blast.
Very nice.
On the one next to Olin, I think.
Yeah, I can say you can do that.
There's 2 on the other one, so that's the most logical. Yeah. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my goodness, 7.
7, no.
Oh, no.
You're really finding it hard to hit these things in the pit.
I've lost my mojo.
There you go. So yeah, that's unfortunately, that's the case. Okay, so now it is Olin's turn again.
Oh, I'm going to move as well.
Yep, go for it. I'm
getting sick of this fight, which isn't going over with me, so I'm going to go and wander off and see if I can find any more. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Right, I'm over there now.
Okay. Olin, go for it.
Okie doke, just gonna stab. Probably unsuccessfully at a 9. Yep.
No, 9 hits, sorry.
Oh, does it? Oh,
Yeah, it does.
Cool. And then 4 damage.
4 damage. Yep. So yeah, as per, it's annoying because you're stabbing them, but you can't tell how badly hurt they are. They're not. You can't tell that if they're alive or not.
Yes.
Okay. So it is now Axe's turn.
Oh. I assume it's an action to pick up my dropped sword.
That was more for DM's effect. No, your longsword is still in your possession.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Right, okay, cool. Then I'm going to attack it with my longsword then.
Yep, go for it.
11 to hit.
Yep, that hits.
For 11 damage.
11 damage, yeah. So big hits, but it's still standing. And again, you can't tell if it's in pain or how much damage you're doing to it because it doesn't act like a human would when it gets damaged. Ragnar. Oh, no, sorry. Is there anything you want to do, Axe? Or is that your turn?
You turned to me, sorry.
Yes, sorry. Is there anything else you want to do?
Oh no, that's it. Thank you.
Okay, Ragnar, go for it.
Okay, I will move over here, and I will slash at the one nearest me.
Yeah, go for it.
20.
Natural or?
Nice.
No, not natural. No.
Okay, yeah, that obviously hits, obviously.
And then 9
Ooh,
on bludgeoning.
yeah, so a big old swing to the head, and you hear a familiar crack of skull, but no wince of pain, nothing to suggest that this is affecting this creature in any way. And it is now the creature's turn again. So looking at you, Gragnar, it is going to try and do some damage to you, even though you are invincible. And that is 10 to hit.
Nope.
Nope. It now begins to wander away towards Axe. And the next one is going to attack you, Axe, for 15 damage. 15 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
That hits.
I don't want to be a rules lawyer, but does Olin get an attack of opportunity with it leaving combat?
Yes, she absolutely does. Yeah, so
See, I
Olin-
am backing up both sides here, guys.
No, yeah.
I'm trying to get Ragnar killed.
Yeah, but Olin, you get attack of opportunity before it leaves.
So I can just try and stab it again with my rapier,
Yeah, give it a
which is
stabby
really
stab.
effective
Yeah.
so far. 12, which I'm guessing hits,
That hits, yeah.
and 10 damage.
10 damage. So as it turns, you stab it, and then it just doesn't make a sound, but drops forward onto its stomach.
Oh.
Yep, it is.
Huzzah.
Gold.
Hmm.
How much damage did I say you had before, Axe? Axe?
What?
You
Huh?
didn't tell me. You had said
Okay,
15
good.
to hit, and then
It's 6. It's 6 damage.
oh, okay.
So good. And that is yeah, that's the end of its turn. It's going to stay there and look at you. It is now Edmund's turn.
Okay, I will hit that foul being as hard as I
Mhm.
can.
Yep, go for it.
That will be a 15.
That hits.
And then 1d8. Uh, 10 in
10.
total, with one of it being radiant. Yeah.
So you see as Edmund musters as much holy power as he can, and with one mighty thwack, brings down this creature that dares to attack his friend. You look around.
Yes!
It seems that you've dealt with the most immediate threats. Olin, Gragnar, Edmund, Axe. Could you all make perception checks for me?
Mhm.
No, yeah, perception checks. Everybody except
21.
Cecilius. 21?
Oh no, wait a minute. We're in a
20.
pit. 10.
10.
11.
Uh-oh.
Okay, sorry. So who rolled a 21?
Me.
Rel.
Olin.
Olin.
Yeah.
Gragnar, what did you get?
20.
20. Okay. Gragnar and Olin, you look at the creature in front of you, pull it off its belly, and inspect. What you're looking at is... It was familiar, Olin, because you can now make out the pointed features of a half-elf, but a half-elf that died quite a bit ago. Axe and Edmund, you can see the creatures on the floor that you're looking at. The one nearest to you, Edmund, is short,
Mhm.
with long hair and a thick beard. Axe, the one in front of you, is very typical humanoid in shape and looks like it might have been a man.
Oh my god, we just killed the last party that came out to get this guy.
Boy.
Oops. Well, we won't be asking them any questions. But they were very dead. and evil and needed expunging from existence. So, in that way, it's been a good day so far.
Yep, there's definitely something going on here.
Mm-hmm.
So you stand in the midst of the village of Keelhorn, having fought off parties of ghouls and fought off what you imagine to be the remains of the last party that came through here. You realise there's still more of the village to explore. There's still mysteries here to uncover. But we won't know what those mysteries are until next week, because this took a lot longer than I thought it would. And it is now 11:10. But yes, there is... Don't you press long rest, any of you, because you have still got a third of the village to explore by my calculations. So,
That has been a wonderful evening's D&D,
Yeah,
sir.
great.
Thank you very
Yeah.
much.
It was
Yeah.
fantastic.
I genuinely didn't think we were going to get to combat this this session, so well done, everybody.
Cool.
Yeah,
Thank you
perfect,
for
yeah.
letting me kick those guys in the nuts.
Really fun.
It's been 3 weeks in the coming, that.
I'm just trying to think. Where is it? Yeah. I tell you what. All I'm going to say is some of you have some abilities you've not used yet, which I'm really hoping get used next time. Let me just take a look again. Yeah, really hope they get used next time. So yeah, make sure you take a look at everybody. Look at your abilities. Everybody look at your inventory as well. Again, just so you remind yourself what you have, and when it comes to cheating the game and trying to break the game, because it's always fun when that happens. Really good job.
Cool.
Really good job as always. Really good job with the combat. I thought I'd made it too easy again, but then I looked at everybody's health and realised that you guys have a lot less health than monsters do.
Oh yeah. No, because I must say, when the first two appeared and we were dealing with them, I was like, oh, this is going all right. And then when there was two more, I was like, whoa.
Yeah.
when Gragnar got paralysed, at that moment, I was like, oh no, wait, this is real. This is real now. It's real.
Yeah, Gragnar, literally, his nickname in the next sessions will be like Gragnar the Untouchable. Even when paralysed and on the ground.
Still can't get hit.
So yeah, thank you as always, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
I will see you all next week. Let me know if there's anything you want any notes written up or anything. I don't think there is. I think
Great session.
you've got all the info you want. And let's not forget that Caecilius and Olin have been fighting and looking very swish in their lovely new cloaks.
Oh yes, absolutely.
Fresh blood splatters.
Oh, and just before we go, remember how we were really mad that the two men had stolen your carrots and were selling them on?
Uh-huh.
Do you remember that, everybody?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Remind me, how did you acquire those carrots again?
Ah!
Legitimate means.
Because
Yeah,
if I recall,
exactly.
Edmund was
The guy.
Oh wait, oh yeah, no, yeah, it was legitimate means, Edmund. It was legitimate means. Whoops, kind of
Brilliant.
forgot about that bit. So yeah, actually,
Did you send Edmund away to look at a tree?
it
What
actually-
you did it. Edmund, go investigate that tree.
It does-
all right, yeah. I forgot.
it does actually make a lot of sense that Edmund would be furious at these men for stealing his carrots. As far as Edmund is
Yeah.
aware, they were your carrots.
Yeah, they're my friend's carrots.
Yeah.
Give them back.
Don't listen to the third session, Stu.
Yeah.
But anyway, but a very varied session. What went from zany sitcoms soon became who is going to be the first player death.
Yeah.
Cool.
Oh,
Okay.
brilliant.
Wonderful.
Right.
Thank you again, everybody. I will see you all next
Cheers,
week.
all.
Yeah.
Thanks, everyone.
See you next
Thank
week,
you.
folks.
Bye.
Thanks a lot.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Bye.
Bye.